Here we go. The biggest game in the history of Nebraska basketball. I'm sure you've heard that before, but this time with unbelievable stakes, with unbelievable circumstances in Houston, Texas. Primetime television Thursday nights versus the dreaded rival, 9-seeded Iowa Hawkeyes with everything on the line. Everybody, welcome to the live stream. I'm WilsonDittman here with WilsonDittman Sports. Going to be absolutely unbelievable game today, where just a couple months ago, you go back to November, you go back to December, you go back to even January, nobody even thought this was going to happen. Maybe there were talks around Nebraska in the Sweet 16, but certainly not this opponent, certainly not the Iowa Hawkeyes, who've had our number for the past decade, who've had our number in almost every single sport imaginable. Now is Nebraska's opportunity to say, hey, now's our time. We're here. Iowa, you've had your run, but it's time for Fred Hoiberg. It's time for Sam Hoiberg. It's time for Price Sanford, the former Iowa Hawkeye, now coming back home to take Nebraska to heights we've never reached before. A game that most definitely is a family affair. It will go down to the wire, right? We know this Iowa team like the back of our hand, but here's the caveat. They know us like the back of their hand as well. Both times we played Iowa City and in Lincoln went down to the wire. One went to overtime. This one, neutral site, going to be more Nebraska fans there today than ever before. But you still better believe with the head coach of Ben McCollum, with a great player in Brett Sturts, with multiple great pieces and Tavian Banks and Alvaro, just to name a few, it's going to be an unbelievable matchup. And Iowa, they're peaking just like we are. So let's start off with the last seconds pros, cons of Iowa. We need to watch out for the scouting report. Everybody, once again, hit the like button on the stream for good luck. We got 10 minutes left before we get to game time. You got to get your good luck in early. When you give something, you give back. So again, we gotta hit the like button on the stream. Everybody, let me know your early thoughts down below about the game. But again, just talking about Iowa, the things that we need to watch out for. Simply put, again, this is a team that is very slow paced. Like, they want us to play their brand of basketball. They will go slow, right? We know that they are one of the best defensive teams in America. Right now, we're actually head-to-head. We're 1A, 1B in the Big Ten when it comes to points per game. They're a team that both times Nebraska's played them, they've given us troubles, especially on the three-point attack, right? That's one of their key focuses, is shutting down guys like Price Sanford, shutting down guys like Jamarcus Lawrence, having guys like Reemass step up. And in both times, Reemass did not step up. That's why he's the key to the game for Nebraska today. We know that from a grit standpoint, they're a team that, you know, it's Iowa. It's like Iowa football incarnated to Iowa basketball, right? They are gritty. They are physical, for better or worse. And it's really going to depend on how these refs call the game. If the refs call the game gritty and let's say they let Iowa play, they let us play, it's going to go in Iowa's favor. If they're willing to call the whistle, it's going to go in our favor in this ball game. We'll see what the refs are willing to let happen. And of course, we know with Iowa, they have one of the best coaches in America, and Ben McCollum, who's in his first year with the Hawkeyes. But again, we know what Iowa does well. They make adjustments just like we do. They're gritty. And again, Ben McCollum is a straight-up winner. One at Drake, one at Northwest Missouri State. And again, he's trying to win today to go to the Elite in his first ever season, which would be an unbelievable task. Now, as for the things we need to exploit in order to beat Iowa, number one, they're rebounding. Now, what scares me about the Hawkeyes is they had one of the worst rebounding teams in America, and yet they out-rebounded Florida just a couple days ago, right? That was the best rebounding team in the country. So Iowa are peaking, but still Nebraska needs to take advantage of that. Both times we've played Iowa this season, they've actually out-rebounded us. I'm telling you guys right now, if Iowa out-rebounds us today, I don't really see a world where the Huskers win. So the number one, crash the glass, offensive, defensive. Number two, it comes down to the depth of this team. I told you guys already, Iowa's done a great job at shutting down Price Sanford throughout this series this year. We've also done a good job of shutting down Bennett Sturts for the most part. Who outside of those two players for both respective teams can step up, right? Will it be a Tavian Banks for Iowa? Will it be a Jamarcus Lawrence for Nebraska? Who has more depth outside of the two stars? That's what it's going to come down to. And the thing about Iowa as well is they're good at a lot. They're not elite at a lot, right? They're a good shooting team. They're not an elite shooting team. They're an efficient team. They're not a super efficient team, right? They're elite on the defensive side of the basketball, but that's really about it. They're not super big. So Nebraska, we'd like to take advantage of them in some of those departments. Again, it's not like they're a 1 seed. It's not like they're supposed to be here, right? They've made a great run. Awesome. They're a 9 seed. This is where their run needs to come to an end. I mean, let's just call what it is. Let's just call what it is. Huge stakes for Nebraska. The biggest stakes we've seen. My gosh, man. My gosh. It's going to be a heck of a battle. Again, we're just about 8 minutes away from tip-off in Houston, Texas. The Nebraska Cornhuskers versus the Iowa Hawkeyes, rolling over the starting lineups for both teams. Let's go over Iowa first. The starting lineup you can expect today for the Hawkeyes. Of course, Bennett Sturts at point guard. He will play all 40 minutes for Iowa. They still Have Cale Combs at 2 guard. He should start. Again, he has gotten less minutes over the past couple weeks, but he still has been started for them the entire year. Of course, they'll have Cooper Cook in the rotation, one of the sharpshooters on this squad. They'll have Alvaro Forgasis. I'm going to butcher this last time. I'm just going to call him Alvaro. Again, the sharpshooter European who hit the game winner against Florida. They have Cam Manoa inside as well, along with Tavian Banks. So those are the guys you can really expect for Iowa today. Alvaro Forjurius. We're going to get that correct today. We're going to get that correct. The first time we called the Iowa game, I called him just the European. I was not gonna put up with that last name. Alvaro Forjurius. We got him. And Cooper Koch gave us a lot of troubles as well. So really, I mean, a lot of talent in this Iowa roster. A lot of talent, but not more talented than we are. I'll put it at that. And there's ample opportunity for Nebraska to take advantage of them. Ample opportunity, right? All right, guys, here we go. We got 8 minutes. Put in your final, and I mean final, score predictions right now. Take 10 seconds, 15 seconds, take 30 seconds, take all the time you want. Final score prediction, or you don't even have to put a score prediction. Just put who you think's going to win. We need good vibes. Again, everybody hit the like button on the stream. Man, oh man, it's going to be a good one. Once again, I'm caught up with all you guys. So again, you're not going to have to pause the stream to, have me dial up with your TV. I'm 100%. I think I might be ahead of you guys right now. I have the lowest latency, found the quickest stream on the internet. So we'll be right head to head with you guys. So again, you can, we'll be calling the game. So just sync me up with your TV or, we'll tune in during halftime, tune whenever, but it's going to be just an absolutely unbelievable live stream today. And again, if it's anything like the Vanderbilt live stream, it's going to be fun. If it's anything like the Vandy one was an all-timer, man. That was a really, really fun live. All right, guys, final score predictions. Let's see what you guys have to say. We got Husker. Love it. Again, I believe it's going to be a low-scoring affair. Absolutely, Carson. I think it'll be early 60s, late 50s. It'll be the lowest scoring game of the weekend, at least in the Sweet 16, just because the way this has been played, both teams being incredibly defensive minded. I think both teams don't have like a bunch of firepower on offense. I do agree it'll be a lower scoring game. Like it. Isaac. Oh wait, no, Isaac's an Iowa fan though. Valid, Isaac. You're the only one who can predict Iowa winning. I remember you're an Iowa fan. You're an Iowa fan, Isaac. Hey, appreciate you tuning in, man. Appreciate you tuning in, Isaac. We got a contingency of Iowa fans who check it on the channel. I'm interested to see how many Iowa fans pop by tonight. Isaac's one of my favorites. Lindsay got a blowout. I love it. Statement game by Nebraska by 15. I hope so, man. Against family business. It's a family affair. We'll see. I mean, usually in these type of matchups, I don't think it can be a blowout. I don't think there's going to be anything we show them that shocks them. And it's going to be the vice versa, right? 69-65, Nebraska wins. Love it. Yep, love it. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't recommend putting money on this game. It could go any which way. I don't recommend that. That's crazy. Love it. From boots on the ground, heard from multiple subscribers before I hopped on live. We're looking at right now a crowd percentage. If people want to know how many Nebraska fans are going to be there, I'm estimating the crowd's going to be about 65, if not 70% Nebraska fans. That's kind of what I've heard. There'll be about 25% Iowa fans there, and then about the other 5% will be Houston and Illinois fans just checking in on the game. Because again, the tickets are sold in groups. So unfortunately, from what I've heard, it's not going to be like it was versus Vandy. Like there's going to be a lot of Nebraska fans there, but it's not going to be like a home crowd. Probably not. Like it'll be back and forth. Again, what you'd expect, right? What we did versus Vanderbilt was out of the ordinary, to say the least. Like that's not usually what happens, right? That's not usually what happens. So 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. Lock in. Again, final time to put the like button on the stream to get those good vibes rolling. Everybody. We got score predictions. Put in your final score predictions. They're announcing the starting lineups for Nebraska. Again, the starting lineup for the Cornhuskers, as you'd expect. All the guys we've seen all year, right? Price Sanford, Sam Hoiberg, Jamarcus Lawrence, Burke, and of course, Ringmast inside. Again, Ringmast will be the key of the game today for Nebraska. He will be. No question. No, not even debatable. Ringmast is the key of the game. I'm telling you, if Ringmast scores less than 10, don't really see a world where Nebraska can win this one. If Ringmast can put up 15, 20, 25, even exploit Iowa inside, it's going to mean great things for the Big Red. Great things. I'm really excited, but a little nervous. Hey, man, that's okay. It's okay to be nervous. It means you care. It means it's a big-time game. I think it's a good type of nervous, right? We haven't we haven't played in too many games like this for really too many sports. So again, it's a good type of nervous. That means you're alive. Means you're alive. And again, I just want to take this time before we get to the tip-off for every Nebraska or Iowa fan tuning in. Just say, hey, it's great to even be here. It's great to be here, man. It's great to be in the Sweet 16, to have this opportunity. You know, whatever happens, happens. But we would have not thought this was possible a couple months ago. So just take the time right now. We want to win. I think we will win, but don't want to jinx anything. It's going to be a back and forth ball game. But let's just take the time to acknowledge, hey, thank goodness we're here. Thank goodness we're dealing with this, right? Thank goodness we have this stress, because it's better to have it than not to have it. You know what I mean? I'm excited, though. I'm excited. A little nervous, but I'm excited. Love it, Lori. Love it. I love the prediction. Johnny Utah, love it. That's real low scoring. Love it. I love it. What up, David? Good to hear from you. My guy, David. David, you got to secure me a house in like 2 years, man. You got to secure me a house. I'm going to hire you. I'm going to hire you. You got to give me the deets on where the best prices are. Let's talk Papillion. All right, guys, what are we at? We're at 1 minute. Woo! 1 minute. 1 minute. Who's nervous? Raise your hand. Who's nervous? I'm a little bit nervous. It's okay. It's okay to be nervous. It's okay. My gosh. My goodness. Again, they're ready to tip off here in Houston. They honestly might delay the game just a little bit to announce the starting lineups. We'll see. We'll see how on the money that 6:30 is. Usually they say 6:30 and it tips off like 6:35. So you just never know. You never know in this climate. You never know. Sorry to hear that, Richard. On lawn furniture. If Nebraska puts on Garcia, he gonna have like 30. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. 30 points, gosh. We're talking about the same Jacory Garcia, right? We're talking about the same Jacory Garcia. I don't know about all that. Also, we got the rally cap for today. Hold on, let me pull up the little rally cap. I'm not going to start off the game with the rally cap. This is only if we need it. I'm gonna go with a little bit of Houston here. A little bit of Houston fishing. We're down there by the Gulf of America. we gonna put this on. Only if we need it. Oh my goodness, this isn't even tied. Right. Hold on. There we go. This is gonna be the rally cap today. So we're not even gonna start out. Only if we need it, though. Only if we need it today. Only if we need it, man. Let's get it going. Here we go. Both teams taking the floor again. Yep, starting lineups as you'd expect. Tavian Banks, Kale Combs, Bennett Sturts, Cam Manawa, and Cooper Koch. No cowboy hat and overalls. Hey, man. I don't even own overalls. I told you that much. I don't even know. I don't even own overalls. All right, guys, getting ready for tip-off. Here we go. Hit the like button on the stream. Here we go. Sweet 16 action. Nebraska versus Iowa. My goodness. No pressure or anything, guys. No pressure. It's not like if we lose this game, it's going to be some bad implications. Let's not even talk about that. All right, here we go. Tipped off. Nebraska wins the tip, and we are live here in Houston, Texas for Nebraska versus the Hawkeyes. Sam Hoiberg has it here on the right wing. He's looking to feed it over to Burke. Now to Jamarcus Lawrence down the left wing. Huskers going to go slow and control to get this game going. There's a lot of open seats in the crowd, funny enough. There's a lot of open seats. Jamarcus Lawrence, Burke, three-pointer from the right wing. No good. Hoiberg trying to fight for the board, and he'll go out of bounds, and it will be Iowa basketball. So Burke, who got the game going with a 3 last week versus Vanderbilt, now Brix the first opportunity for the Huskers. But wow, there are a lot of open seats there in Houston. Right now, I'd estimate like 60% capacity. It's bad. I mean, that's yikes. Iowa has it there going right to left in their all-black kits. Combs has it. Trying to feed it over to Tavian Banks. Posting up. Hoiberg puts up a post-range midi. No good. And it's rebounded by Nebraska. Sam Hoiberg. To Rick Mass. Now over to Burke. Burke trying to command traffic. Over Jamarcus. 3-point on the way. Got it. Jamarcus Lawrence. Gets the Huskers going 3-0. Need that Jamarcus Lawrence today. Let's go. Need it. Need that Jamarcus Lawrence. Willing to pull the trigger. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bennett Sturts now on the other end. Over to Manawa. Now to Combs on the right wing. Now to Tavian Banks doing a little back and forth action. A lot of ball movement by the Hawkeyes. Bennett Sturts, he's rolling inside. Over to Manawa. Tough layup. Blocked by Mass. Taken the other way by Nebraska. Sanford, he has it. Good defense by Cooper Koch. Has to get rid of it now over to Hoiberg. Hoiberg working around. Rolling inside. Pump fake. Has to kick it out. Over to Rake Mass. Long three-pointer from the left wing. Got it. Oh, excuse me. Did not get it. Now to Sanford. On second opportunity, he gets it. Oh, my goodness. Go. There. I guess I just jinxed it. I jinxed it by saying that Mass got it. Sanford ended up getting it on the putback. Huskers up 6-0. Hey, man. Iowa now. They need a response. 6-0 start for the Big Red. Hot start. Bennett starts working inside. Nice little layup. He got it off the glass. Yeah, nice little move by Bennett. And again, Bennett will play every single minute of this ball game. He will not come out for the Iowa. Nebraska now on the other end. Hoiberg, right wing. Guarded closely by Tavian Banks. He's had a great couple weeks. Now to Rick Mass. Nice feed. Tough layup. Got it off the glass. And he's fouled and one. Rick Mass will go to the line for a pair. Or excuse me, for one more. Good start for Nebraska here. Again, they've started off slow over the past month. They did a better job versus Vanderbilt getting going. But right now, man, right now, hot start. They're playing with a lot of passion, as you'd expect. It's a rivalry game. It's bigger than the Sweet 16 game. It's a rivalry game. A lot on the line here. A lot on the line. Free throw for Rick Mass to complete the and one. Absolutely got it. 6-2. Or excuse me, 9-2. My goodness. We're still pregame here. Whoo. All right. 9-2 Big Red. Iowa. Once again, going right to left. Crowd, again, there's a lot of open seats for whatever reason. Combs, he's trying to work on side of Hoiberg. Feeds it over to Tavian Banks. Pump fake. They want to try double dribble. They're not going to get it. Puts up a tough layup. Rebounded by Nebraska. Huskers trying to go quick on the other end. 9-2. Mast. Jamarcus, three-pointer, left wing, no good. Rebounded Burke, second opportunity for Nebraska. Sanford, three ball in the way, got it! Huskers up 10 early in this one. Iowa's forced to take a timeout. What a way to get this one going in the Sweet 16. What a way to get this one going. And Ben McCollum instantly has to make adjustments. Nebraska comes out firing. Exactly the way you want to start this one. No better start. No better way to start this one, frankly. My goodness. Absolutely. All right, guys, what are we thinking? Let's look at the early look at the stats here. Again, Sanford back-to-back three balls for the Huskers. He got good looks on both off of second chance opportunities. Right now, that's been the key to the game for Nebraska. 6 rebounds to Iowa's 0. Iowa hasn't had a rebound in this game so far. Nebraska's got 3 second chance opportunities. Like I told you guys, that's the main key of the game today. If we can out-rebound Iowa and out-rebound them big, it's going to be very, very tough for the Hawkeyes to win right now. Nebraska, physical inside. Very physical. Man, 6 rebounds, tough. Nothing. Love it. We're box score watching and the game just started. We're already looking at the stats. My gosh. Love it. What are we thinking? Thank you, Chapel. Thanks for tuning in, my guy. We're calling the game all day. Scoreboard at the bottom. It's going to be fun. Huskers running a smooth offense. Yeah, man, I'm getting some good looks. I agree with you, Alex. Let's go, Nebraska. Keep locking in. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. We're all speechless and overwhelmed and yelling, man. It's a great start. Again, it's just weird because Nebraska hasn't started, like, they never start high, ever. And they have the past 2 games against Vanderbilt and now Iowa. Like, again, we go back to even at the beginning of the season, we weren't starting off hot. Like, against, like, Oklahoma, New Mexico, we go back to the very, very early on. Creighton even. Actually, we did start off high versus Creighton. We dominate Creighton, but still, man, really, really ideal start. Exactly what you would want. No question about it. Yeah, quick look here at the crowd. This is kind of what you're seeing. Okay, this is tip-off. Yeah, so a lot of Nebraska fans there. More Nebraska fans there than Iowa fans. There's like a section for Iowa and everything else is Nebraska. However, what is this section here on the right? Like, what is going on here? Like, what? Why there's nobody sitting there, and you can see that on television. I always refer, these are the rich people seats. So those are the seats the rich people buy up, and the rich people don't show up to the second half because they're getting their mimosas going. They're out there getting their pregame meal in. It's awful. That happens at a lot of sporting events too. Like those are the nice tickets when people don't show up on time. All right, y'all, we're back here in Houston. We're back. Huskers up 12-2. Iowa desperately needs something to get going for them. Outside, ideally, Bennett Sturts. Combs trying to work inside. Nice little mid-range splash. Good way to get things going here. They're reserved for Houston ticket holders. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sal. Thank you, Sal. That makes sense. So that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. That's really, really unfortunate. And honestly, that's why I would have hoped Nebraska would have got the late game, because then we could have took up those spots. It's really unfortunate. Houston fans who ain't going to show up. Foul on the floor. Nebraska inbound under their own hoop. Up 8. Inbounds to DeMarcus Lawrence, guarded closely by Combs. Looking. Trying to pass to somebody. Now over to Rink Mass. Rink Mass guarded closely by Koch. He's backing him down into the paint. Trying to put up a shot. He does. Hook. Got it off the glass. Really nice move by Rink Mass. That's the Rink Mass we need to see today. And again, that's the mismatch we need to take advantage of. Cooper Koch, really, really nice on the offensive end. Can't do much on defense, right? He's a screen bang a little bit. He doesn't have that grown man strength like Rink Mass, like 25 years old. Huskers up 10. Combs. Nice feed over to Banks. He puts up a tough layup, rolls around, got it. Tavian Banks, one of the keys to the game for Iowa. He needs to get going. He needs to put up what he did versus Florida, about 20 burger. Nebraska 14, Iowa 6. Rink Mass, pump fake 3. He'll try to roll inside. Nice over to Hoiberg. He takes the 3. No good. Rebound by Mass. Second chance opportunity. He got it. Oh, my goodness. Nebraska with 4 offensive rebounds early in this one. Sheesh. Okay. Second chance opportunities have been the name of the game so far for Nebraska. We'll see if Iowa makes adjustments. Bennett Sturts, top of the key. He roll inside. Has a lane. Tough layup. No good. He's fouled on the way up, and Ben Sturts will go to the line for dose. Yeah, nice little hook there by Rink Mass. Woo! Need to see that. And that's going to cause a media timeout. First media timeout of the game here as Nebraska leads over Iowa 16-6. Good start, guys. Real good start. Really, really good start. What are you thinking? What are we thinking, guys? I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up. Great start. Again, just the name of the game right now. Huskers have 7 boards. Iowa has 0. That is a real statistic. Iowa does not have a single recorded rebound in this game. I don't even know how that's possible. It's because Nebraska's made all their shots. That's number 1. It's crazy. Hold on. Uh-oh. There we go. We're on fire. Absolutely, man. Don't want to get too cocky, man. Yeah, I mean, exactly. That's what I'll try to tell people, especially at halftime. If we lead at halftime, like, we know how it is, man. It's a family affair. We're going up against a great head coach in Ben McCollum. They can make adjustments. So we don't want to talk too early. We're literally 5 minutes in. But yeah, it's a phenomenal start. Absolutely phenomenal start. But again, when you're in the Sweet 16, you got to have the foot on the gas no matter what, the entire game. So just because we're up 10, cool, I want to be 20. I want to be 25. I want to be 30. You know what I mean? Once you're up like 45 points, then we can take the foot off the gas. But again, anything could happen, man. We're just getting going. Nebraska, this is the must win. Well, well, we are in the tournament, yes. So yeah, I think any game in the NCAA tournament's a must win. I think it's a must win for Iowa too. It's a must win for everybody. Let's see what social media saying. I bet social media is pumped up right now. Oh yeah. Ooh, Iowa. Okay, according to a Nebraska journalist, Iowa fans tried to start a "Let's Go Hawks" chant, and it was instantly drowned out by "Go Big Red." That's funny, dude. I hate the "Let's Go Hawks" chant. It's so generic. So generic. Let's go Hawks. Let's go. I mean, come on. That's stupid. Iowa just has they have the lamest brand of all time. The lamest brand, the lamest colors, lamest logo. Lamest fans. You should see some of like the apparel. You should see some of the apparel Iowa fans wear to like games. Like it's just I just hate like I hate the combination. I hate the combination of basically I shouldn't say what I want to say, but P yellow. We got P yellow and you got black. It's like, oh my gosh. I don't know. See, Nebraska's red is a little bit more suitable. Although I always have wished our red was more dark. That's the only pet peeve I have about our branding. I always like I kind of wish we had like a burgundy. I like burgundy a little bit more. That's my pet peeve. No, it's not pet peeve. I'm just I'm just yapping. All right, we're back here in Houston. Ben Sturtz to the line. He is a first free throw. It's up and in. Second free throw for one of the best point guards in America and also goes in. So Iowa trying to cut the lead down as Nebraska leads by 8. Hoiberg now has it. He'll bring it across the Sweet 16 logo. Guarded closely by Alvaro for a GS who is now in the game. Fulgurious. Come on, you got to get that. Fulgurious. Rick Mass now guarded closely by Manoa. He's trying to back him down. Rick Mass had a hot start. Crafty in the post. Is he going to pass it? Is he going to score? Now he puts up a tough fadeaway. No good air ball. Yeah, he was just forcing that one. Iowa the other direction. Bennett Sturtz. Guarded by Frager. He puts up a tough layup. Oh my gosh. I don't know how that goes in and one. Ben Sturtz will go to line for 2. Yikes. Not ideal there. Don't want to let him get going. Frager's now checked in the ballgame for Nebraska. We'll see how many minutes Kale gets today. Kale's not checked in. I don't think Kale played too much because Kale was bad versus Vanderbilt. I don't think they want to risk it with him. They might put in a guy like Leo Curtis or Jared Garcia over him at this point. Ben Sturtz makes the free throw. Nebraska now only leads by 5. Brain Frager. Break mass. Pump fake. Trying to work inside on Mano once again. Now over to Price Sanford. He's double team. Masked. Pump fake. Rolling inside. Tough layup on the way. No good. Trying to get his own board. And Mano comes up with it. I was dived a little bit into their bench. Ron Navarro. Go roll inside baseline. Now trying to kick it out to Koch. Now to Bennett Sturtz. Bennett, he'll roll. Back to Alvaro. 3-pointer from the corner. Splash. Iowa on an 8-0 run here. 8-0 run for Iowa. Not what we want to see. Not what we want to see at all. Nebraska desperately needs response. Hoiberg. Frager. 3-ball. Got it. Needed it. Huskers now back up to a lead of 5. Bennett Sturtz. He'll walk across the March Madness logo. Alvaro. Now to number 24 off the bench. Oh my goodness, he made it. 3-ball. That's Tate Sage. Another sharpshooter for Iowa. And once again, the lead is cut down to 2. So Hoiberg now across the midline. Back to Frager. He puts up a 3-ball. Wide open. He gets it. Oh my gosh. Both teams trading blows. Back to back threes. Let's see if Iowa can keep this party alive or if Nebraska gets a stop on D. Alvaro here roll inside. Over to Manoa. Ball's free. Taken away by Nebraska. They're going to call a foul on the floor. It will be on the Cornhuskers. It'll stay with Iowa. And with that, a couple substitutions will be made by the Cornhuskers. Burke checking in along with Cale Jacobson. So Kale will get minutes. Yeah, Fulgurious is again Fulgurious. I'm Fulgurious. The Hawkeye wave. That's true. That's true. They do have the Hawkeye wave. That's pretty okay tradition. So I would inbound here. Bennett starts on the March Madness logo. Huskers up 5. Both teams going back to back with threes. He's being double teamed. Guarded closely by Jamarcus Lawrence. Kicks it over the corner to Tate Sage. Ball's free. Another foul on the floor on Braden Frager. So shot clock will be reset. That's 2 back-to-back fouls by the Big Red. Nebraska cannot afford to get in foul trouble here. Everybody, only a couple guys have 1. Nobody has 2 fouls early in this one. But again, those add up, especially against a team like Iowa, as physical as they are. Nebraska did get in foul trouble versus Vanderbilt. This is not a game you want anybody to foul out because Iowa will take advantage of that. Tate Sage rolls inside. Puts up a terrible layup blocked by Burke. I mean, Tate Sage, know your role, buddy. You're not supposed to shoot those. You're a sharpshooter, my guy. You got to stay past the 3-point line. Frager, he puts a long 3. Oh my gosh, he's unconscious. Braden Frager, 3 for 3 from 3 land. We are seeing the Braden Frager of January, if not better. Huskers, 25, Iowa 17. Next dead ball be immediate timeout. Ben Sturts guarded closely by Jamarcus Lawrence to Alvaro now. Back to Tate Sage. Nice little handoff. Alvaro back with it, taken away by Nebraska. And what are they going to call? Are they going to call another foul on the floor? We'll see who they called that on. There was a foul on the floor. Not sure if that was off Nebraska or Iowa, but that will lead us to immediate timeouts. So immediate timeout on the floor. Yeah, not sure who that was. I think that was on Nebraska. So we'll stay with Iowa when we come back. Huskers kind of 5 fouls to Iowa's 2. Just something we need to keep in the back of our mind. Because again, a team like Iowa, Florida got in foul trouble last week when they played Iowa. Clemson got in foul trouble when they played Iowa. We cannot get in foul trouble, and we are getting in foul trouble early on in this one. So that's really our only issue. Where's the cowboy hat? We got a different rally cap today. We got my fishing hat. But again, this is only if we need it. This is only if we need it today. So I'm gonna start off without the hat. But if we start sliding off a little bit, we'll put on the hat. You know what I mean? You can't start off with a rally cap. It just has to come naturally. You know what I mean? Speaking of rally cap, MLB started off today. True, Burlington, true. Again, I wasn't asking for a dark red. I just like burgundy, to be honest with you. Oklahoma's they don't have a burgundy. They just have a burnt red. So true. It's so true, Nickel. It's so true. Iowa's colors are terrible. Terrible color, terrible logo, terrible branding, terrible stadium, terrible coaches, terrible fans. Come on, man. Come on. Shout out Maryville. Shout out Maryville. That's so true. That's so true. My mom spent some time in Maryville. That's not Hawkeye colors. That's like a brown, my guy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, foul trouble brewing. That's our one problem right now. It's our one problem right now. God hates Iowa. I don't know about that. I think God probably likes Iowa. I don't think God has a preference. I don't know. Somebody texted me when we played Vanderbilt, and of course, Tyler Tanner missed that 3 ball at the very end of the ball game. And somebody texted me. They said the reason why Tyler Tanner missed the 3 is because Conor Esigian put like a mini Jesus behind the hoop. And I texted the person back. I'm like, I don't know if Jesus really wanted Nebraska to win more than Vanderbilt. Like, I don't know. I'm not a believer that like God wants certain teams to win. I think God's just cool with. I think he's cool with whatever. Well, in regards to sports, because in that case, Miami would never have been good at anything. But somebody was like, "Oh, Conor Esigian put a mini Jesus behind the hoop." Well, I don't think that's the reason why he missed it. I think it's just because of the overinflated ball. I don't know. Maybe Jesus did want us to win that one. I mean, we are due. We are due. We have put up with a lot of suffering. What will it take for a banner to be put up in PBA? A banner's getting put up this year, no matter what. Like, a banner will be put up. If we lose this game, a banner will be put up. So, but ideally, there is a big Final Four banner. That's an actual cool banner. You want to have a Final Four banner. Those are the ones that are cool. We're back here in Houston. Bennett Sturts has it. 5 fouls for Nebraska early in this one. Iowa only has 2. Shot clock winding down. Bennett Sturts put up a tough 3. No good. Both teams fighting for the board. Iowa will get it. That's Tate Sage. Second opportunity now for the Huskers. 3 ball on the way from the top of the key. Got it. Got it. Not what you want to see. Not what you want to see. A lot of second chain opportunities for the Hawkeyes. Whew. Caleb Jacobson now the other end for the Huskers. Sam Hoiberg has checked out along with Rink Mass. Kind of an interesting lineup in here for the Huskers. Kale, he'll drive inside. Tough layup. No good, but he's fouled on the way up, and Caleb Jacobson will go to line for dose. Maybe, man. But Chur Garcia has been like so bad. He's been so bad when he's played recently. I don't know if we could put it. I don't know if we could put him in, man. What up, man? What up? I think I saw that too, Travis. That was funny. Rip Chuck Norris, man. Looking sharp. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Hey, man. Big stakes, big affair. Gotta dress big too. We gotta look the part here. Gotta look the part. Caleb Jacobson, first free throw. Good. Second one now for the former walk-on. Out of Ashland Greenwood. Holding it down for Ashland. On the way. Got it. Huskers lead by 7. So Combs will bring across the timeline over to Manawa, trying to get to Bennett Sturts. He will. Sturts guarded closely by Frager. Interesting matchup. Usually Jamarcus with a guy on him, but because Jamarcus is out, they put Frager onto him. 3 ball on the way from the corner. That's Sage. Got it. Man, Iowa shooting hot. Not what you want to see. Iowa hasn't really shot well the first couple games of the tournament, funny enough. So they're trading blows with Nebraska here. They're 4 for 5 from three-point land. Burke to Caleb Jacobson here on the right wing. He'll dance inside. Now to Sam Hoiberg. He's back in the game. Back to Jacobson. Jacobson, 8-second shot clock. Needs to put something up. Goes over to the right corner. Now trying to work his way to the hoop. Needs to put some up. Tough layup. Got it. My gosh. I don't even know how he made that, but we'll take it. We'll take it, Kale. We'll take it. Huskers lead by 6. Desperately need to stop on defense again. Iowa's been hot. They've been hot. Bennett Sturts. Tough feed over to Sage. Heel roll baseline. He's double teamed. Tough pass taken away by Sam Hoiberg. Hoiberg going a different direction. Price Sanford, corner 3, way off, but there's going to be a foul on the way up, and Price Sanford go to line for not 1, not 2, but Trace. Wow, that was kind of a questionable call too. Yeah, because they gave they nice little feed over to Sanford in the corner. He basically got tapped. I mean, like, it wasn't like a huge foul, but he's going to go line for 3. Okay, you could see the way the refs are calling this one. They're being tic-tacky, which in the past would harm Nebraska. This actually benefits Nebraska the way they're calling this game. We prefer them to call it tic-tacky because Iowa's they're more petty, they're more gritty than we are, at least on defense. Like they get away with a lot of stuff. First free throw, good for Price. Second one for Price, also good. Uh-oh. Why are they showing cursed images of Price Sanford wearing Iowa gear? You can't do that. You can't do that. That's cursed. That's cursed. Third free throw for Mr. Price Sanford, Nebraska's pride and joy. 3 for 3. Love to hear that. Love to see that. Huskers lead by 9. The most they've led today so far is 10. 9 minutes remaining here in the first half. Combs has it. Doing a little back and forth action here. Ben Sturts, and oh my gosh. Ben Sturts passed it back to Combs. He just dropped it, and it goes out of bounds. It's a reason why you're not playing football, Cale Combs. There's a reason why you're playing basketball. Man, you can't even catch a simple pass. He was trying to do too much. He was trying to one-hand it. You're not OBJ, my guy. You're not Odell Beckham Jr. Bad pass by Hoiberg, taken away by Alvaro. He's trying to put up a layup. He'll go line for 2. Wow. Really, really sloppy pass by Sam. More than sloppy. That can't happen. That really, really can't happen. Nice job by Jacobson to hack Alvaro, though. It's better to give up 2 free throws than give up an and one or give up an easy layup. So good thing to hack him. Oh, great. First one, no good. Second one, good for Alvaro for Aegeus. My gosh, I think I have the name down and I butcher it every time. Fulgurious. Nebraska now the other end. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Sam Hoiberg knew immediately. Tried to go after his board. Didn't get it. He knew immediately. He knew that was off. He knew immediately. Iowa on the other end. They're going slow. Bennett Surts. Nice little feed over to Tavian Bakes inside. He kicks it back out to Combs. Pump fake. Heel dance inside. Now over to Koch. Will he get a shot off? He barely does. And it rolls around and in mid-range. I don't think he got it off. Nebraska wants to review it. They think he didn't. They're going to count the bucket for the meantime. Are they going to review this? I mean, he put off that floater basically right when the clock expired. Let's see. Is it off in time? Oh, man. No, I don't think. No, he didn't. He didn't. He did not get it off in time. So they got to call that bucket back if they're going to review this. Yeah, he didn't. That was a barrel. I mean, he had like one finger on it, but that's still on. That's still touching the ball. Still touching the ball. Yes, they will review it. So that bucket will not count. Nice review there by Freddie. Yeah, I got you, mister. I need some mods in here to get rid of those spam ones. Usually I don't deal with too many spams unless it's football season. During my like post-game lives, I'll have a bunch of those spams and it makes me angry. So we'll go to TV timeout as they review whether or not that was a shot clock violation or not, but it clearly was, and they're going to reverse the bucket. Defense needs to step up. I agree, bro. I agree, Delphic. I agree. They're getting some really good looks. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to call that back for sure. I agree. Yep. But we got a timeout, media timeout here as they discuss it. Let's see what social media is saying. Anything interesting? By the way, update on the other Sweet 16 game. Purdue is playing Texas. They're only up 4 at halftime. Huh, interesting. By the way, guess where I pulled up last night, guys. I pulled up to the state border, like the bridge, the Jean Leahy Bridge. Or is it no, that's the Jean Leahy Mall. I just pulled up to the bridge between Nebraska and Iowa. I was holding it down. I was making sure no Iowa fans were coming through. And there were a lot of Iowa fans coming through. I'm telling you, I did walk a little bit to Council Bluffs last night, and the second you cross the border, you can just smell the urine. You can smell the urine. You can smell the chlorine. It was disgusting. And the second I walked into Iowa, I just did a little walk. It was like probably 10 o'clock at night last night. And I walked to Iowa. I kid you not, I saw like 5 homeless people, and I'm like, I'm out. And I walked back to Nebraska, back to safety, back to downtown Omaha. But Iowa's a disgusting place. A disgusting place. Just disgusting. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy to live there, to be honest with you. Would not wish that on my worst enemy. It's just funny when you're on the bridge, though, between Nebraska and Iowa, and you look at Nebraska, and it's like there's tall building, and it's Omaha, right? It looks like a land of prosperity, and you turn and you look the other way, and you see Council Bluffs, and it's like nothing. It's depressing. And you should have seen the people on Council Bluffs. I mean, it was just disgusting, really. It was disgusting what I was saying there. I was patrolling to make sure no Iowa fans were trying to switch sides last second. Like, you can't do that. You got to stay on your side. Like, I'll take you with open arms to be a Nebraska fan, but I'll take you in a couple weeks. Like, you can't join our side the day before. So I was cracking down on the border, between the state lines because nobody else was doing it. It's completely. I'm taking this rivalry seriously. I told you guys I was going to crack down the border, and I did. We have fun over here. We have fun. But seriously, like, there were people out. So I was walking the bridge at like 10 o'clock last night, and there were like a bunch of families, like kids going across the bridge, like, I mean, like a lot of Hispanic families. And I mean, they're like mostly Hispanic families, funny enough. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, do these kids not have school tomorrow? Like, it's a Wednesday at 10 o'clock and you're going across the bridge, taking a walk. Like, when I was like 8, my parents wouldn't let me go outside past like 8 o'clock. It's like, what was going on there? Like there were a bunch of kids and like with their families and stuff that weren't alone, but I'm like, dude, why are you in downtown Omaha? I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. It was strange. It was strange. But I was cracking down the board is what I was doing. Making sure no Iowa fans are coming through. All right, we're back here. We're back here. We're back here in Houston, Nebraska with possession. Reek Mass, top of the key, hero inside. Has a look, doesn't take it. Nice feed over Sam Hoiberg, up and under. Got it. Nice move by Sammy. Sammy, my boy, in the words of Kempa Shout out Kempa Velka. Huskers lead by 10. Tie for the biggest lead of the day. Combs has it here on the right wing. Great defense by Sam Hoiberg. Has to give us to Banks. Banks really hasn't done much today. Now Alvaro in the corner. Bad pass taken away by Jamarcus Lawrence. Great defense here from the Huskers. J-Law going slow. Has on the right wing. Commanding the offense. Over to Burke. Burke guarded closely by Cooper Koch, backing him down. Koch has kind of been a liability for Iowa all year on the defensive end. Ball stripped free somehow. I say that, and then he comes up with a massive steal. Combs on the other end now. He was trying to go quick. Tough layup on the way. Rattles home. Nice play there by Kale Combs. Got to respect that. Got to respect that. Got to respect that. Nebraska now on the other end. Left to right here. Hoiberg. Iowa stripping at the ball. They're going to not call a reach in there. It's taken away by Nebraska. Now Huskers trying to force a jump ball. They will force the jump ball. However, possession arrow is with the Hawkeyes. Ooh. Morgan leaders, bro. You can't go at Omaha and then say you were born and raised in Iowa, my guy. Don't you come at the big O and say you were born and raised in Iowa. Like, I love you. I love you because you're a Nebraska fan, but come on. Omaha carries the state. Carries the state. I love the whole state of Nebraska. I love the entire state of Nebraska, but you're kidding yourself. You're kidding yourself. Without Omaha, Nebraska is like Iowa 2.0. Omaha's what makes this a little bit different. I'll stay on that though. I love Lincoln. I mean, I like West Nebraska a lot. Lincoln's okay. Lincoln's okay. I like you and Ella in Lincoln. There's not much else to do in Lincoln besides the university. That's my take though. People don't like it. Another foul on the floor by Nebraska. Iowa now in the bonus, so that's not ideal. That's Cooper Koch. First one got it for Cooper Koch. Husker looking at our fouls. Price Sanford with 2. Caleb Jacobson with 2. So that's not ideal with Price Sanford. Everybody else has 1, if not 0. Ideally we go into halftime with Sanford still at 2, and he's not checking out, by the way. So again, they're going to try to exploit him and try to get him up to 3. Koch goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Huskers only lead by 6 now. Would love to. I'm greedy. I'm going to be greedy in a game like this, and I'm going to ideally try to get us up to about 10. That should be the benchmark. We should lead at halftime by around 10. Make it so much of a lead that if I were to come storming back in the second half, you're still going to be just fine. There's going to be foul off the ball in Iowa. Great call. Great call. That's what we're looking for. We need the refs to call that consistently in Iowa because they're trying to trap us off the ball. They're trying to be handsy. Again, the refs, they've already made it pretty abundantly clear in this ball game. They're going to be a little tic-tac, which is perfectly fine. What up, Easton? Oklahoma fan, room for you. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm also rooting for us. Shout out to our Oklahoma brothers over there. Nice little feed to Sam Hoiberg inside layup. Got it. Nice. Sam Hoiberg's had a nice start to this ball game as well, outside of his missed 3. Iowa now trying to respond. Alvaro. Kicks it over to Koch. 3-point on the way from the left wing. No good. Both teams fighting for the board. It's up. It's free. Sanford has it. Sanford now trying to go quick in the other end. Jamarcus Lawrence back to Sanford. Huskers will slow things down. Oh, Hoiberg, he finds a lane. Tough layup. Got it. Should have been an and one, but they're not going to call it. But still, Nebraska leads by 10. Really nice play again. Hoiberg's playing well. We're playing really well. And this is one of the most high-scoring halves we've seen from Nebraska in a very, very long time. And we still got 5 minutes left. Iowa now trying to respond. And Iowa's had a good half, too. Like, Iowa's hit some tough shots. They give it over to Banks in the corner. Layup, no good. Tip in, got it. That's Sage. So 38-30 is our score. With about 5 minutes left to go here in this first half, Nebraska has not trailed. Tate Sage has had a tremendous impact. Nice little backdoor cut to Sanford. He got to go. Huskers with beautiful off-ball movement, taking advantage of Iowa, who's been getting called for those, again, scrappy plays they've made in the past. Refs not letting them do that. Allows Nebraska to open up. Iowa desperately needs a bucket. Nebraska desperately needs a stop. Alvaro, oh my gosh, he just dunked it on Rick Mass. Posterizer. I don't even know that European had it like that. I don't even know he had it like that. Respect it. Respect it. He posted. He took his head, is what the kids say. He took his head. Hoiberg slowing things down. Rick Mass 3-ball, way short. Rebounded by the Hawkeyes. Bennett Sturts, he brings it across the March Madness logo. Tavian Banks back to Alvaro. Now Sturts, he'll roll inside. Tough layup, rebounded by Nebraska. Not even close to getting in. Jamarcus Lawrence, Rick Mass, has a look, doesn't take it. Lose the ball for a second, he gets it back. Now back to Hoiberg. Hoiberg to the corner. That's Frager. Takes a contested 3-ball, no good. That was a bad shot. Should not have took that. I know Frager's feeling it right now, but that was a bad shot. It's okay to have the green light. That was maybe a little bit too much of a green light. A little bit too much of a green light. That was a yellow light. That was a red light. He sped through that red light. He sped through it. Tate Sage back to Alvaro. Guarded closely by Jamarcus Lawrence. He switched on to Hoiberg. 7 seconds on shot clock. Bennett Sturts, 3-ball on the way. Got it. Bennett Sturts. My goodness. Huskers have not gotten a stop in a couple possessions here. Not ideal. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor. So Iowa comes storming back. Huskers still lead. But with back-to-back possessions, nice dunk by Alvaro. Bennett Sturts with a step-back 3. And Huskers lead 40-35. And who would have thought a high-scoring affair? No, I wasn't thinking it was going to be a high-scoring affair. This is a high-scoring affair here, guys. I mean, adjustments will be made. It'll be a low-scoring second half, I'm sure. But my gosh. Woo. My gosh. My goodness. I was not expecting that. I can tell you that much. I need a mod. I need another mod in here who can get rid of these the like the fake spammer, the spammers who say full game live. You know what I mean? I need another mod here. I don't know who I trust. I'll have a mod who's only one and only goal is to get rid of those because those make me like what? Got an Iowa State fan in here. What's up, Iowa State fan? Never thought I'd cheer for the same team as a Michigan fan. Wait, Michigan fan was in here too? Michigan fan was rooting for us? Oh yeah, Michigan fans in here. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. How are you a Michigan fan, but you're oh, you started off in Omaha. I see. You're in Nebraska right now. I see, but you're not from Nebraska fan. Cam plays. What's up, bro? What's up, Cam? What's good, bro? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? How we feeling? How we feeling, Cam? Feeling good? I don't know, man. It's back and forth. I mean, Iowa's shooting they're shooting the rubber off this ball, man. Iowa right now is shooting 71% from 3. Not ideal. Again, Huskers got to get this lead back up to about 10. I'm comfortable with the lead about 10 at halftime. Perfectly comfortable with that. After that, it gets a little suspect. Gets a little suspect after that. See what's going on social media, if anybody's complaining about anything. First thing I'm going to see is like Nebraska fans complaining about the refs. I think the refs have been fine so far, to be honest with you. I think the refs have been fine. As long as the refs are consistent, that's all I care about. I just want the refs to be consistent. Ooh, Iowa fans aren't too happy. I'll put it at that. Uh-oh, Cooper DeJean's in the house, former Iowa Hawkeye. Not too many overreactions just yet. Not too many overreactions just yet. All right, we're back here in Houston. Huskers need to expand their lead. Jamarcus Lawrence puts up a tough mid-range, just undershot. Both teams find the board. Iowa comes up with it. Combs in control of the basketball. He gives it on to Mr. Bennett Sturts. Sturts setting up the offense, guarded closely by Frager. Frager's done a good job today on both ends. Back to Sturts. Needs to put some up 5 seconds. Over to Alvaro. Long three. Excuse me, that's Sage. No good. Rebounded by Rick Mast. Huskers need something. Come on. Come on. Got to expand our lead. Burke, top of the key. Hoiberg just dancing. Back to Frager. Nice ball move by Nebraska. Now, oh my gosh. Rick Mast is rolling out of bounds. He threw it off a Koch, and somehow just Koch comes up with a steal. So now Iowa with it. My God, that was. There's some just shenanigans going on these past couple minutes. Koch now 3 ball from the corner. Got it. Nebraska only leads by 2. Iowa's coming storming back. They're on an 8-0 scoring run. Jamarcus Lawrence, 3 ball. He's fouled on the way up, and Jamarcus Lawrence go to the line for not 1, not 2, but Trace. Needed that one desperately. We need Iowa getting foul trouble too, man. The only Iowa Hawkeye who you could argue is in foul trouble is Tavian Banks with 2, but I would love for Manuel getting foul trouble. I'd love for Search getting foul trouble. I don't think it's gonna happen, but all right, J-Law. I need 3 out of you, buddy. First one. Got it. Needed it. Got it. Love it. Yeah, man. They're unconscious right now, bro. They're unconscious. If Iowa was shooting like 40% from 3, we'd be up by 15 right now. But they can't miss. Jamarcus 2 for 2. Let's even go 3 for 3. He does. So Huskers lead once again by 5 here again. I'm going to be greedy. We need to lead by about 10. About 10 is what we're looking for here. 43-38. Alvaro. Bennett Sturts. Pass up a 3. Gives it out to the corner of that Sage. Sage has had a phenomenal first half for the Hawkeyes. 10 seconds to the shot clock. Need to put something up. Over to Combs. Crafty ball work. Now to Alvaro. We got 4 seconds. Come on, they got to put us something. Bennett Sturts, long 3 ball. No good. Rebounded by Burke. Nebraska needs to take advantage of this. 43-38. About a minute left to go here in this first half. Sam Hoiberg guarded closely by Sage. Setting up the offense. Jamarcus Lawrence. Back to Hoiberg. A lot of off-ball movie here by Brain Frager. Trying to get somebody open. Jamarcus Lawrence. We got 10 seconds. Long 3 ball. Got it! Oh my goodness! Long 3! Nothing but nets. Absolutely love it from J-Law. Huskers lead by 8. Bennett Sturts now being double teamed. Huskers going back to a zone defense. Nice little mid-range by Alvaro on the post. Wow. He was double teamed, still got to go. So about a 10-second difference between shot clock and game clock here. Both teams are getting one last opportunity here in the first half. Nebraska leads by 6. Sam Hoiberg has it guarded closely by Sage. Excuse me, about a 5-second difference. 5-second difference here. 15 seconds on the shot clock, 20 seconds on the game clock. Hoiberg, he's rolling this clock down, all the way down. Now he'll work inside. Nice little crossover, corner, Rick Mast, driving baseline, post moves, being double team, puts up a crazy post, no good. Ball flying around, Huskers get on top of it, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. Who will they say that's on? They'll say it's on Nebraska, and I will have an opportunity, 5.5 seconds left. I believe they'll call the foul on Rick Mast, and that will be Rick Mast's, I think that'll be his first here. So Iowa will have to put up a shot here, see if they can do something at the buzzer. Combs to inbound under their own hoop. They have to go all the way down the floor. 4.9 seconds. They get over to Ben McCollum. Or excuse me, Bennett Sturts. Now over to Sage. 3-ball in the way from the wing. Got it as the buzzer expires. And that is the half. Iowa, who has shot unconscious from 3-ball, still is trailing 43-46. Wow, though, they can't miss, man. That is not ideal. We'll put it at that. Wow. Sage has been great. Sage is leading them in scoring. He has to, right? He has to. Yeah. Sage has, well, no, he has 11 off the bench. Yeah, he's leading them in scoring. I mean, Iowa's just unconscious. They cannot miss a 3-ball. They can't. They can't miss anything. And it's not like we're playing great defense, though. We're letting them get some good looks. We're letting them get a lot of good looks. Not ideal. Really, really not ideal. I mean, gosh dang it, man. Let's check out the rebounding discrepancy here. Yeah, kind of what you'd imagine. Nothing crazy. Steals discrepancy. Nebraska hasn't been as physical on defense as what you'd expect. Turnovers too. Yeah. I'm of the belief if Iowa can come back down to life a little bit with the 3-pointers and start clanking a couple, we'll be all right. But if they keep shooting like this, man, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I mean, they shot 7 3-pointers here in the first half on a percentage of over 60%. What was Hoiberg doing wasting all that time? I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. Why would he not waste all that time? Well, like there was a 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Yeah, you want to waste time as much as possible. You're not going to go get a quick shot and then potentially miss and have Iowa get 20 seconds to set something up. Yeah, I agree with you, Sam. I agree. I don't think their shooting's sustainable. At least that's what I hope. I'm worried about us in the glass, though. We let him get a couple second shot opportunities, in the final 10 minutes. That really hurt us. But yeah, I agree. I don't think what Tate Sage is doing is sustainable. I don't think he's not like that. He's not like that. It's not like he's going to put up 35 points in this game. Again, stop forcing him left and overhelping. Well, that's kind of our defense, man. It's been our defense all year. And right now we're running a zone, which doesn't really help us in that department. What's your prediction for the end, man? I can't even tell you. I told you all my prediction to begin with. I don't want to jinx anything right now. I just know we got to be playing better basketball right now. If we can close out, I just don't think Iowa has, like, you kind of see, you already kind of know what our philosophy is. And it's been our philosophy for the entire year. We are forcing Iowa to shoot from 3-ball. and we're trying to plug up the inside, right? We can't allow Manawa to get going. We can't allow, Tavian Banks to get going. That's why so far in this ball game, how many points have those guys got? Manawa has 0, Tavian Banks has 2, right? That's been what our entire identity so far, right? Force Iowa outside, give them decent looks from 3. It's better than giving up something, in the paint, and see if they can burn us, and they're burning us, right? So we'll see the adjustments that we make, but we'll also see the adjustments that Iowa makes, man. It's not like they have a terrible coach over here. They got Ben McCollum for crying out loud, right? Everybody hit the like button on the stream if you want Nebraska to win, or if you at least want to entertain in game. Hit the like button on the stream for good vibes. How many likes we got right now? I don't even know how many likes we got right now. Let's get up to about 100 likes. Let's get 100 likes on the stream here. We got to have some good energy, man. Some good vibes. When you give, you get back. I'm a big believer in that, man. When you put those positive energy, when you put positive energy out there, you're more likely to get some back. So everybody hit the like button on the stream. So we're starting to feel better, starting to get out more optimistic. Thank you, Doge. Thank you, my guy. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I wouldn't shoot very well against Florida too. This is why I'm a little bit frustrated with the way this game's going, because I was not expecting Iowa to shoot too well, and they're unconscious right now. They can't miss, for crying out loud. They can't miss a shot. They can't miss a shot, man. We could be losing. We could be. It's a big could, but yeah. Well, I think they're already hot, to be honest with you. I mean, Sturt's had a good game. Combs had a good game. They're already hot. I don't feel like I don't feel like we've had that big of a turnover issue. This dude's claiming we already lost. We were winning at halftime. Are you even a Nebraska fan, my guy? The made 3 points have gone to Nebraska's head. We're fine. We're good. We're chilling. It's not like Nebraska's shooting bad either. We're shooting 50% from 3 ball. So I think we're okay. I think we're okay, man. Yeah, we can't. Yeah, you're so right. You're so right. The first 5 minutes will define the second half. You're so right. It's a good point. It's a really, really good point. Really good point. Dude, the Purdue Texas game, funny enough, is really close. It's 41-40 in that one. I was not expecting that. Was not expecting that in the slightest, to be honest with you. Super chat alert, super chat. Emmett, my guy. Good to hear from you. He says this is one hell of an offensive game. Absolutely it is, man. Not what I was expecting. I'll tell you that much. I don't think anybody's expecting that. But both teams came out of the gates unconscious. I was expecting the game in the low 60s, right? I think what was my prediction? Like it was like 62, 59. Ain't gonna be that. Like we could very well see this get in the 80s, if not the 90s, with the way this is rolling. Which again, I'm actually perfectly okay with that. I think Nebraska has more firepower and offense to win in that scenario. The way we would lose this game is if we got in a defensive battle. That's where I think Nebraska would have fell short. Yeah, again, the refs are being tic-tacky for sure. Absolutely, they are. They're being chippy, right? And they're getting called on it. But again, I'm cool with that, right? All I want is the refs to be consistent. That's all I ask, right? If you're gonna be chippy, cool. If you're gonna call those tic-tacs, cool. If you're not gonna call anything, cool. At least be consistent. And they're being consistent, which I think is perfectly fine. But yeah, I agree. Like let's look at the fouls right now. Let's look at the foul because we're kind of in foul trouble. Not a huge margin, but yeah, like Sanford is the only guy with 2 outside Kale Jacobson. We don't care if Kale fouls out. To be honest with you, but yeah, I mean that's something to watch with Sanford. Ideally that doesn't rack up. As for Iowa, Tavian Banks is the only guy really in foul trouble for them that they care about, and Tavian hasn't really done anything anyways. So that's that. That's that. My little brown. No, 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 no. So true, Cam. That's a good. I haven't heard that. Don't call it a comeback. Been here for years. I don't think I've ever heard that in my life. I like that. Yeah, man. Frager hit some. I mean, he was 3 for 3 to start the game from 3-point land. Man, he started off hot. He was hot. He was hot. We gotta see that version of him, bro. What are they showing on the halftime show? Yo, apparently, oh my gosh, the guy who you guys saw the meme of the guy who was super jacked. Hold on, let me show you guys this. Let me show you guys this. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Oh, here it is. The first thing I see when I pull up social media. Look at this, bro. So the Florida fan who went viral because he was like on steroids, now he's at the game wearing Nebraska gear. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. He probably already bought the tickets because he thought the floor was gonna make it. So he's like, I'm gonna show up anyways. That's hilarious. Shout out to this guy. Out this guy. It's gonna be a profile picture somewhere. It's gonna be on the burnerverse or something. That picture. That's funny. That's funny. Uh-oh. We have somebody who is uncultured. They said, "What's inside this corn?" That's not corn. That is a runza. Get it right. That is a runza. See, these Iowa people don't know anything. They don't know culture. They don't know ball, man. They don't know ball. They don't know ball. And in Iowa, they have nothing in Iowa. What is Iowa's fast food chain that's unique to them? They have White Castle. Hold on, let me look this up. What is a unique fast food to Iowa? Made Right? The heck is that? Dude, Iowa's so lame they don't even have their own burger place. So they're stupid. They're stupid. Made Right. Never heard of that in my life. Made Right. Gosh. What the heck? It's just dumb. It's just dumb. Wilson, we got it, my guy. I hope so, man. I hope so. Don't want to count our eggs a little bit too early here, man. The eggs got to hatch. They got to hatch. Yeah. You think Iowa would come off a little slower in the second half, but sometimes it's not that way. If they're unconscious, they might just stay unconscious. You know, we got to close out a little bit better. Nah. No, everybody. Price will stay. Price will be like a late first. He'll stay. We got White Castle, Minnesota. White Castle's garbage. White Castle's garbage. I'll tell you that. What? What are you talking about, Isaac, bro? Our resident Iowa fan is off the rails. I'm kidding. I'll give you a hard time. Yeah, they do have that. Iowa does have the largest truck stop. I pulled up to that one time in high school. That was kind of interesting. They were really proud about that truck stop. Iowa gets to claim Long John Silver's. Hey, I think Long John Silver's gets like too much hate though. Like, okay, when was the last time I've ate Long John Silver's? Probably like a decade ago, but it wasn't like unedible. It was like the worst place like Burger King. That's Burger King is terrible. Iowa and Nebraska ML, man, I don't condone that. I don't condone betting, man. I don't condone it. So I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. You can make your own assumption. Well, true, Carol, but Iowa played about as good as they could in the first half as well. So take that for what it's worth. Iowa probably ain't gonna shoot like that again. So okay, yo, peaceful. I didn't say Long John Silver's was like great. I didn't say it was great. I just said it's not like people be talking about Long John Silver's like it's like the worst thing of all time. Like it's edible. I said it was edible. I didn't say it was great. I didn't say I'm pulling up to Long John Silver's. I told you I haven't had in like years, but it's edible. Yeah, yes, I've had real seafood. Absolutely. Absolutely. Even though that's not what we do here in Nebraska. We're a beef. We got beef here. But yeah, I agree with you, Emerson, man. I agree. Nah, man, I'm gonna go to Hawaii in about a month and a half, and I'm gonna have some real seafood though. I'll tell you what. I'm excited for that. Dude, okay. I don't care. Well, why is that gonna go? Don't we have that? I don't even know. Tate Sage is from a town you live in. That's cool, man. Fonte's good friends with family. That's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, he's balling out, bro. Is he a nice guy? You think? If he's a douchebag, then I don't want to root for him. Well, I'm not gonna root for him either which way, but Long John Silver's is the Detroit of fast food. Valid, but it's not the. I'd say, but to your argument though, I would say Detroit's not the worst city you can name. I'd say there's worse cities than Detroit. Cleveland, Minneapolis. I'd say there's worse. You mess with Don and Millie's? I do. I do mess with Don and Millie's. I do. I have a tradition. I only go to Don and Millie's like once a year, and I go there after my winter finals. So I pull up in like December, and I get like whatever they got there. I don't even know. I don't know the menu, but I don't eat fast food like that, like at all. But I know ball when it comes to fast food. But I don't eat it like that. Hey man, don't knock. We got some okay seafood places here in Omaha, man. Omaha got some good food, dude. I'd say it's a top. They say it's a top 10 food city in America, and I buy it. Like they got some baller places, and the seafood here not terrible. It's not. I mean, it's probably not what you would see in like New York City, but we got some okay stuff here. That's so true, Sam. They got like that's all I got in Iowa. They got Hy-Vees and Dollar Generals. You pull up to every Iowa city, it's that. That's all that. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. Shout out peaceful. You know what they say, Nebraska nice, man. Nebraska nice is true, especially West Nebraska. Omaha people can get a little snotty. Depends on where you go, but is it still halftime? It is halftime. We got like probably like 5 or 10 minutes left in halftime, probably. Twisted Fork. I mean it's alright. I'm not a big Twisted Fork guy. I was gonna go to Twisted Fork for my birthday. Fun fact. So I'm a triplet. I got two sisters who are my age, and my parents. I turned 20 like a month ago, and my sisters wanted to go to Twisted Fork, and it was supposed to be my pick. I wanted to go to some. I wanted to eat like some duck. To be honest with you, I want to try duck, but they were like, "Oh, we're going to Twisted Fork," and I'm like, "I don't know about Twisted Fork," so I didn't go. I didn't go with them, and I just ate food at home. I've not. Maybe I try that. There's some good like they got some good sushi places in Omaha. It's just pricey, dude. It's pricey. But I'm not like a huge sushi guy, to be honest with you. Like I like sushi, but I like never like crave sushi. But also I've never had like good sushi. Like my experience with sushi is like the stuff that got like Hy-Vee and stuff. In like maybe like one restaurant. You know what I mean? Maybe like one other restaurant. Saying Minneapolis is worse than Detroit's crazy. Man, Minneapolis, and it's terrible too because Minnesota's like my favorite state outside Nebraska. I love Minnesota, but like Minneapolis, ugh, it's just man, it's just grimy. I don't like about every like that in St. Cloud, but like if you go anywhere north of Minneapolis, it's beautiful. Minnesota is such a beautiful state. It's literally my favorite state. That I love that in Wisconsin. So, all right, guys, we're getting back here to Houston second half. Watching the stream for the Philippines. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. We have a couple Philippines viewers. Funny enough, there's one guy who's like an older gentleman who watched me from the Philippines. I haven't heard from him in a while. Hopefully he's doing okay. When my older viewers, when I don't hear from them in a while, I'm like, I don't know where these guys are at. You know, maybe hopefully they. What do you think? In-N-Out? Overrated, super overrated. I've had In-N-Out like 4 times. Super overrated. The burger's good. Everything else sucks. Everything else sucks. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I think he might go late first. We're thinking about scooters. It's fine. I don't have scooters like that, but they got good smoothies. I don't really drink coffee. I don't really drink coffee, to be honest, or like energy. Coffee, energy drinks I stay away from because I think it's an addiction. I don't think your body needs caffeine. You just kind of get hooked on caffeine and then you need it after a while. Like if you live without caffeine for the most part, I think you'll be just fine. Like I only drink like diet soda. A&W is kind of crazy at Burlington Bell. That's hey, I don't think I've ever heard anybody say they're going to A&W. I have went to A&W like one time in my life, probably one time. Whataburger, never had Whataburger. Never had Whataburger in my life. Never heard of Louis M's. Never heard, Pokey. I honestly don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, man. You gotta put me onto that. You gotta put me on. Watching from TJ's hometown. You in Orange Lutheran? You in LA? You in Orange County? I was gonna say TJ's hometown is LA. He's not from like Bernardino, right? Some dudes are from Bernardino. Oh, Compton. There's no way TJ's living in Compton. He might be. He might be. I'll text to TJ's dad. I'll see. I'll pull up. If I go to LA next year. Wait, do we have a game in LA? Oh no, we don't. We don't have a game in LA. I was gonna say if I pull up to LA, TJ's dad better give me a spot to hang. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna crash his pad. Shout out TJ's dad. That's my guy. Shout out TJ. Shout out Anthony Colandrea's mom too. Friends of the channel. And shout out the Kaelin. Dude, all the quarterbacks families are in my messages now. It's bad. I'm partial to TJ. You guys know that, but shout out the Colandrea family. They're awesome. Awesome people. Guam, man, that's sick, dude. Shout out Guam. Shout out South Florida. We're in South Florida. That's awesome, man. I do know diet soda has caffeine. Culver's is a top 2 fast food place, and I would say might not even be top. It might be top 1. Yeah. I don't know if TJ is actually from Compton though. Like I know it says he's from Compton. I don't know if he like actually lives in Compton. I don't know. I don't know if he's actually from Compton. I know he's from Morrisville. I'll give a text after this live, and we'll see. Because I'll say my viewers want to know. Whataburger's bad. I want to be able to tell you, to be honest with you. I've heard mixed reviews about it. Really? Are you familiar with the Upper Peninsula in Michigan, further down the spectrum from Minneapolis and Wisconsin? Like you say it's bad up there? I mean, like, but there's no cities up there on the Upper Peninsula. It's like Canada basically. So I mean, I was talking like cities, like worst cities in America. Worst cities in America, again, Minneapolis, Cleveland. I actually like Chicago. Chicago's a lot of crime, but there's a lot of stuff to do in Chicago. I didn't like Milwaukee. I went to Milwaukee once. I did not like Milwaukee. Milwaukee was like a Gotham City. It was like super dark. It was weird. That's a city I did not like. All right. Enough about that. We're back to basketball. The reason why we're here, folks. We can yap at a later date. Here we go. Nebraska with it. Up by 3 against Iowa. They're now going right to left here on the court in Houston, Texas. Price staying for a long 3 ball the way. No good. Wow, air ball. That's not the way you want to get things started. That's not the positive momentum. Everybody hit the like button on the stream. Hit the like button on the stream to get some good vibes in the chat. Get some good vibes in the chat. We need it. We need it, guys. We need it. We absolutely need it. All right. Iowa now with it, trying to tie up this ball game. Long 3 by Sturts. No good. Both teams fighting for the board. Jamarcus Lawrence comes up with it. Ben Sturts, he took a heat check, but he was not hot. Hoiberg. J-Law. Now to Burke right wing. Burke pivoting. Back to Hoiberg. Hoiberg trying to dance inside. 3 ball now from Burke. No good. He's 0 for 2 from 3 land. Both teams fighting for the board. It gets tipped out of bounds, and it's actually going to stay with Nebraska. Manawa tips it all the way across the court. Shot clock will be reset, and Nebraska will get another opportunity. Come to Vegas, watch the game poolside of the casino. If I'm ever in Vegas, I'm hitting you up, Chris. I'm hitting you up. We have there's a large contingency of people that are, Nebraska fans in Las Vegas, funny enough. I was thinking about going down for the bowl game for a split second. 46-43, Nebraska second opportunity here on this possession. Hoiberg working inside. Ringmass, 3-ball on the way. No good. Both teams find the board. It goes out of bounds. It'll be out on Burke. It'll be Iowa ball. You're right. Memphis is also pretty bad. If I'm ever in Ames, I'll have to let you know, Peaceful. I'll have to let you know. Nickel just crucifies all my takes, but he doesn't give takes of his own. He's like, Wilson, you got a bad take. And then he just like doesn't say anything. Koch, 3-ball in the way. Oh, lucky that one didn't go. And that rolled all the way around. Huskers need something. Both teams scoreless here in the second half. Hoiberg. Rick Mast, left wing. Guarded closely by Banks. He's working on him. Tough layup off the glass. Got it to go. No foul. There we go. We need Rick Mast to start dominating here in the second half. Iowa now trying to respond. Bennett Sturts has it. Now to Combs. Combs had a tough first half. Back to Sturts. Sturts, 3-ball on the way from the wing. Splash. Huskers now only lead by 2. Rigmast, he takes a 3 now. Trying to respond, doesn't make it. Rebounded by the Hawkeyes. So 48-46 here. Only 3 minutes in the second half. Bad pass taken away by Price Stanford for Nebraska. Let's see if the Huskers go quick. They won't. They'll slow things down, trying to get a controlled opportunity. Again, only 2 points here for Nebraska so far in this half. That was Ringmass. They'll give it back to Ringmass. A little mismatch on Cooper Koch. He's trying to back him down, see what he can do. Now double team. Nice feed over to Burke. Puts up a layup. Got to go. Beautiful little feed to Burke. Beautiful. Exactly what you're looking for. 50-46. Nebraska leads by 4. Bennett Sturts to Combs. Back to Sturts. He has the top of the key. Guarded by Burke. Huskers double teaming him. Now trying to get it into Manawa. Manawa, tough layup, no good. Manawa still scoreless in this one, funny enough. Huskers done a great job containing him. Huskers going quick, tough pass over to Rick Mass. Ball goes out of bounds. Who will they say it's out on? They'll say it's out on Sturts, no foul. Oh, excuse me. Now they're going to call foul on Rick Mast. They'll say Rick Mast ran into Ben Sturts, so it will be Iowa possession. Not ideal. So slow start, which is kind of expected. Kind of expected a slow start here to the second half with both teams making adjustments. Iowa had a couple good looks from 3 and they missed it. Lucky enough for us. We'll see if Iowa comes back down to life. So Iowa has now going left to right. Combs. Tate Sage checks in the ball game. He was unconscious in the first half. Now to Sturts. He's rolling in baseline. Double teamed. Tough mid-range on the way. Got it to go. Man, oh man, he's good. He's real good. He's good, folks. Huskers only lead by 2. Let's see if we can respond. Hoiberg. Guarded closely. Now to Price Sanford, right wing. Bennett Sturts is on him. Huskers really going slow on this possession. Next dead ball, by the way, is immediate timeout. Hoiberg, 7-second shot clock. Burke, he needs to get something to go. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Burke has it. He's posting Alvaro down. Puts up a tough mid-range. No good. Rebounded by the Hawkeyes. Iowa now has an opportunity to tie this one up for the first time since the beginning of the game or potentially take the lead. Bennett Sturts. And Iowa just runs into Nebraska. No foul call. 3-ball on the way from Tate Sage. No good. Price Stanford with the board. Needed that one. He does not get it. Thank goodness. Shout out my other Philippines watcher. He's here. We were just talking about you, RS. We got 2 Philippines watchers. My Filipinos. I love you guys, man. Oh, my goodness. Taken away by Iowa. Bennett Sturts, 2-on-2 over to Combs. Now to Sage. Got it to go. No foul. And we are tied up 50 apiece here in Houston, Texas. Iowa's tied up the ball again first time since 0-0. Not good. Really not good. Price Sanford, feed over to Burke. Tough layup. Misses it. Ball goes out of bounds, and that's out on him. My goodness. Burke's been unplayable. Burke had his one game of excellence, and now he's back to being crap. And that leads us to our immediate timeout here. 50-50, and Iowa has tied this one up. Oh, great. Wear the good luck hat? Oh, we might have to. Forgot about it. Do we put on the hat? When should we put on the rally hat? If ever. If ever. True. We need to be optimist. We need to be optimists, folks. Come to San Diego, man. I'd love to come to San Diego, dude. I love San Diego. It's one of my favorite cities. I love to, man. I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up. And I'm a big Padres fan, so I'm trying. I've actually been trying to get over to San Diego at some point this summer for like a weekend. Yeah, Huskers. I mean, we're. It's not like we're getting a lot of terrible looks. It's just, man, can't hit anything. I don't think Sam's played that bad. I mean, on the defensive end, and Sam's been fine. I don't think Sam's been terrible. I don't think Sam's been terrible at all. It's been Burke's been garbage. Sam has 5 turnovers. He had that lazy pass at the beginning of the ball game, but he does have 5. You're right. You're right. Good call. You're right. Sam does have 5 turnovers. You're right. But like on the defensive end, I think Sam's been fine. Burke's been a liability on both hands. Is it time? You think? Is it time? I think we'll put this on. If Iowa like expands their lead tremendously, we'll put that thing on. But I don't want to go to it just unless we like really need it. Like you can't put on the rally cap unless you really need it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna be conservative here. We're gonna be conservative here with the hat. We don't want to put it out too early. So true, Mike. A lot of basketball left. We're gonna be just fine. We gonna be just fine. Just fine. I know. There's gonna be good times. They're gonna be good times. We're gonna be just fine. Yikes, man. People are getting a little angry. No, yeah, we can't go with the Iowa. We can't go with the rally cap just yet, guys. Can't just yet. That we're saving that for a better time. Everybody get to have some optimism. Everybody hit the like button on the stream. Hit the like button on the stream for optimism to make sure again when you give, you get some back. So everybody take your time, hit the like button on the stream. If you're somehow watching this, you should not subscribe, by the way. Only channel Nebraska YouTube that posts daily, and we post daily every day. I mean, every day, right? So if you want to stay in tune with Nebraska, whether you're a Nebraska fan or if you're a fan of another program, but you want to see what Nebraska's doing, this is a place for you. Everybody hit the subscribe button as well. It's heating up, guys. It's heating up. It's heating up. Everything you'd expect and more. 50-50. Everybody hit the like button on the stream. All right, we're back in Houston, Texas here. Iowa with the basketball trying to take their first lead of the ball game. Once again, they're going left to right on this court. Bennett Sturts has it. Now feeding Alvaro. Now over to Sage. Back to Bennett Sturts. 3 ball on the way for the point guard. Air ball. Air ball. Air ball. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. He had a good look too, and that just brick. He bricked that, man. He bricked that. He bricked that. Nebraska on the other end. Sanford, he takes a 3. Got it, Sanford. Needed it. Got it. Well done. 53-50. Iowa still not letting this one. Hawkeyes trying to respond now. Bennett Sturts has it guarded by Frager. He's checked in. Now to Koch. 3 ball on the way. He has it. Wide open. Wide open 3. My goodness. 53-53. And that's the issue with Nebraska. When you're running the zone, they've allowed a lot of open looks from the corner. And that happened the first couple times they played Iowa. Ooh. Jamarcus Lawrence. Guarded by Sage. Now over to Frager. Frager trying to roll inside. Screen a set for him. Now to Mass. Back to Frager. 3 ball on the way. Got it. Braden Frager needed it. Drains it. Huskers starting to get alive now from 3-point land. Need a stop on defense for crying out loud. Come on. Wake up, boys. Wake up. Wake up, boys. Let's wake up. Iowa with the basketball. Bennett Sturts, guarded by Frager, dancing inside, puts up a tough mid-range, off the glass, no good, rebounded by Mr. Price Sanford, the former Iowa transfer. Now over to Hoiberg, brings across the timeline. Hoiberg's had trouble today with 5 turnovers. Been a presence on the defensive side as well. Gives it over down to Jamarcus Lawrence. Jamarcus feeds over to Sanford. Tough mid-range J on the run. Got it. Price Sanford extends Nebraska's lead to 5. Huskers are starting to get hot. Can Iowa respond? We need, let's go. Come on, Huskers. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. 58-53. Combs. Back to Sturts. Cook, 3 ball on the way from the corner. No good. Just riles all the way around. Toilet ball. Nebraska gave him a good look, too. Whew. Hoiberg now. Right wing. Double team. He's trapped. Over to Jamarcus Lawrence. He'll roll inside. Frager. Pump fake. Driving baseline. Now to Sanford. Good defense here from Iowa. Sanford. Now to Frager. Takes the 3 ball. Contested. No good. Rebounded by the Hawkeyes. Really good defensive possession by Iowa. Got to respect that. Next dead ball will be immediate timeout, by the way, everybody. We're under 12 minutes. Next dead ball, immediate timeout. Alvaro, top of the key. Now to Koch in the corner. Good defense by the Huskers closing out. That'll be one of the keys here in the second half as Nebraska makes adjustments. Tate Sage being double teamed. Nice cut by Combs. Easy layup for the guard. And there will be a timeout on the floor as that brings us to the second media timeout. 58-55. Nebraska leads by 3. Once again, Nebraska has led this entire game, and Iowa has trailed. But Iowa's kept it around, man. Iowa's kept around. Got to respect that. And again, still is anyone's ball game. Anyone's ball game. Can hit that like button stream, everybody. Woo! Feeling good. We're feeling good. A little nervous. Okay to be nervous, but we're feeling good. We're feeling good. Stillwater. Awesome. Love that. Holding it down, Stillwater. Holding down Okie State territory. We're good. I think we're good too. So true, man. We need to come through one time, man. One time. We can't let the Hawkeyes have this over us. Can't allow it to happen, man. Cannot allow it to happen. We need this one. This one time. This one time. This one time. You kill it, bro. Hey, thank you, Jason. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support. What's the vibe inside the stadium? Yeah, it's about from what I heard from people who are there. I heard it's about 70% Nebraska fans, about 20% Iowa fans, and the main 10% are just Houston, Illinois fans. So majority of Nebraska fans there. It's gone loud, but not. It's not like what you saw versus Vanderbilt, unfortunately. Which is again, it's what you'd expect though in the Sweet 16. It's just very hard to have like super one-sided crowds because people are going to bring people. So yeah, dude, that's awesome, man. Hey, he's in Oklahoma State territory, but he's repping Nebraska. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Wilson, I'm nervous. Hey, man, I'm nervous too, man. It's okay to be nervous. Perfectly okay to be nervous. It means you care. It means you care. It means you're a fan. Perfectly okay. I think it's a good type of nervous, but trust me, I'm nervous too, man. I'm nervous. I don't want to lose this one. and again, this is what you'd expect. It's going down the wire. We didn't think it was going to be any other way. We knew it was going to come down the wire. You know, we knew this was going to happen. Yeah, I agree with that. Me too, man. Me too, Dustin. What up, bro? What up, Cheese Boss here from Northo? Let's go. Represent Northo. Love that. Love that. I was driving through Northo yesterday, funny enough. Dodge City, what up? What up? Again, repping everywhere. Nebraska fans repping everywhere. Everywhere around America. Can't lose to Iowa. I agree with you, Black Shirts. I agree with you, man. We can't let Iowa have this over us. Shout out to you, RS. Good to hear from you. You're my guy. You're funny, man. You're funny. You're funny. You're funny. Comes down to a buzzer beater. Who you taking? I'm taking Price Sanford or J-Law, man. As fun as it gets, yeah. It's just gonna get funner, man. This is really where it starts to get interesting, right? We filed 10 minutes. This is really where it starts to get fun. Hopefully, it ends the way it ended last time. You know, we can celebrate together. And again, by the way, everybody, don't go away after the game's over. We'll have a post-game show. And we'll also we'll do a live recording as we've done, a little post-game live video on live stream. We'll talk about it afterwards, and I'll hear you guys' comments. post game. So don't go away post game. It'll be a fun time. Win or loss, but hopefully we got to win. All right, we're back here in Houston. Huskers up 53-55 over the Hawkeyes. Nebraska with possession. Price Sanford with the top of the key. Burke back to Sanford. He needs to get going. Now to J-Law. Puts up a tough three-pointer from the wing. No good. Both teams fighting for the board. Who comes up with it? It will be Cooper Koch of Iowa. So Iowa with the board. Hawkeyes trying to tie this one up or at least get it closer. With, again, 10 minutes left to go in this ball game in regulation. Tate Sage has played a lot of minutes today, and he's been great on the offensive end. He has it. Being double team, Huskers once again with the 1-3-1 zone that they pulled out versus Vanderbilt. Ben Sturt, step back three, no good. Rebounded by Burke of Nebraska. Price Sanford will walk across the midline. He needs to get going. And he does. He'll roll right to the hoop. It got the layup. Oh, excuse me, just missed the layup. Man, it rolled around. That looked good. He knew he had to get a bucket, got a decent look, but man, just misses it. Iowa now trying to respond the other end and take advantage of that. Ben Sturts has it on the March Madness logo, guarded closely by Jamarcus Lawrence. Screen is set for him. Bennett Sturts rolls inside, now kicks it over to Cooper Koch, top of the key. Back to Bennett Sturts. Bennett Sturts has a lane, tough layup. Got it, no foul. Iowa now only trails by 1. Nebraska needs to come alive. Please, 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 please. Come on. Cale Jacobson has checked in the ball game. Risky move in this circumstance. Cale's not had a good stretch as of recent. Frager, wide open three. He passes it up to dance inside. Really tough layup. Shouldn't have took it. And there will be a foul on the shot. However, Brain Frager will go line for a pair. Ooh, a little bailed out there, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Whew, that's okay. Is Tyronn Lue in the house? He's not, man. He's probably coaching right now, bro. Lue's coaching, I bet. The Clippers play today? Hold on. Clippers, yeah, Clippers played yesterday, but Lue's probably not in the house. He's with his team, man. I think the only reason he was at the last game is because I don't even know. I don't even know why he was at the last game. Lue got what? Are you kidding me? No, he did not. Tyronn Lue did not get fired. You're a liar. Tyronn Lue did not get fired. I would have saw that. You're trolling me. You're trolling me. Tyronn Lue did not get fired. Tyronn Lue did not get fired. Yeah. He did, yeah. Come on. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? I know he's been on the hot seat for a while, but you can get fired. What you talking about, Willis? Jeez, what do you guys say about Kemp Pavelka? Hey, don't disrespect my goat like that. Don't disrespect my goat Kemp Pavelka like that, guys. Come on, that's my goat. That's my goat. I don't know. Kemp might retire after this year. True, cheese balls. True. Okay, we'll have a post game live for the spring game as well. I probably won't have a watch party for the spring game. We'll have a post game show though. Because during football, I gotta lock in. Like during the football stuff, I gotta like take notes and stuff. For basketball, we're having fun here doing live shows and all that. I don't know. Maybe I think we might do like 1 or 2 live shows for football. But again, the problem is I go to a lot of the football games too, so I can't do live shows there. But I don't know. Thank you for joining the Skur Squad, my guy Jamie. Thank you for joining the squad. Any surprise nuggets with the football scrimmage tomorrow? No, again, it's been kind of a quiet week, to be honest with you, and the scrimmage in 2 days. Yeah, it's been a quiet week. Nothing crazy, man. It's been crazy. Did you watch the college football Sam Cornquist video? If you did, what'd you think of it? I did, funny enough. I did. I watched a little bit of it. I don't know. It was surface level. I mean, there was no like information on there, to be honest with you. I mean, that's what I don't really like about too many other YouTubers don't go super in detail. I don't feel like with the team. Like I think I like that about our channel. I feel like we go really in detail about stuff. You know. Thank you for the super chat, Dustin. He says, "Give Wilson some cash." Hey man, y'all don't need to do that, man. I do it for the love of the game. You can if you want. You can if you want, but I don't ask anybody to do that. But I appreciate you, Dustin. Thank you for the super chat, my guy. Thank you so much. Thank you. But again, when the streams do get hectic though, like that's the best way. Like I'll read super chats first. So I can't promise to get to everybody's comment, but that's just the way it goes. If you put a super chat, I'll get to it for sure. But again, I'm not one of those YouTubers that's like, I'm only responding to super chats. Like I do it for the love of the game, man. YouTube pays me enough already. I'm blessed, man. All right, we're back here. We're back here in Houston. We're back here. Woo! Here we go. 58-57. Frag on the line for 2. First one. Got it. Just barely. Rolled all the way around. Yikes. Rolled all the way around. I love the lamp. What lamp? Do I have a lamp? I don't think I have a lamp. Do I have a lamp? Oh, the lava lamp. The lava lamp. You see the lava lamp? Is that what it is? Yeah. Is that what I'm referring to? Frager goes 1 for 2 from the line. Huskers up by 2 points here. Who's gonna be the break of star tomorrow? Again, it's 2 days, guys. Spring games in 2 days, not tomorrow. I'll tell you maybe in the post game show. We'll talk football in a second. 59-57. Hawkeyes with it. Alvaro, he'll drive inside on Burke. Good defense by the big man. Now 3-point on the way from Sage. Air ball. Thank goodness. Woo! Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. This man's an anchor man. Get the anchor man look. I love that. That's funny. Anchor man. I love that. Ron Burgundy. Shout Ron Burgundy. Shout Will Ferrell. Huskers on the other end now. Price Sanford. He takes the 3. Long one. Got it. Price Sanford needed it. Love that. Huskers lead by 5. Oh, they're saying it was an Anchorman reference. I got you. See, I don't even know. I don't even know Anchorman like that. I've watched the movie once. Iowa trying to respond now. Bennett Sturts, 62-57. 8 minutes left to go in this one. Bennett Sturts, he's directing traffic. Now to Koch. 3-point on the way. Heavily contested. Not even close. I believe actually Frager had a piece of that one. Huskers now going quick on the other end. Hoiberg, Price Sanford. I mean, he is absolutely... I mean, what? How did they not call foul? Ball's taken away. It's a 2-on-1. Layup on the way for the Hawkeyes. Slams it. Oh, just misses the slam dunk, but he'll go line for 2. That's Sage. Sanford got like hit on like, I don't even know. I don't even want to say the word that I thought of when that happened, but he got hit and that should have been a foul, but Iowa takes the other direction. I don't even want to tell you what came to my mind. Like, dude, they hurt my guy. I'll just put it at that. They hurt him. So Tate Sage will go to the line for 2. Again, today he's had a great game. I mean, I'll give respect to that kid. He's had a real good game for Iowa. Just been a primary bench player. First free throw, got it for him. Get everybody hit the like button on the stream. Hit the like button on the stream. We need some good mojo right now. Need some good energy with what's going on here, man. By the way, update on Purdue, Texas. Really close one here. 70-68. The Longhorns lead. Sheesh. Who would have thought? Not me. Second one now got it for Iowa. So Iowa now only trails by 3. Burke, right wing. Sam Hoiberg now has it. On the March Madness logo. Rick Mass 3 ball on the way, wide open. No good. Both teams fighting for the board. Nebraska comes up with it. Second chance opportunity now for the Big Red. Brian Frager. And Sam Hoiberg now a reset. He'll try to work inside. Is he going to put it up? No, he's going to pass it back out to Mast. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Mast, tough layup. Is he fouled? They're not going to call foul. Ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it's off on Mast. Oh, my gosh. Let's be consistent here, refs. Let's be consistent. If we're going to be tic-tacky, call that. And that will lead us to our third media timeouts as Nebraska leads by 3. So, again, Iowa, what makes me scared is that although Iowa hasn't led, they're staying around, bro. They're just staying around. They're doing enough. They're doing enough. You look like a younger version of Patrick Wilson. I haven't heard that one. I've heard Matt Rife. Matt Rife is the one that I've heard. I've heard Jinxie. Somebody told me Jinxie last week. I was like, what? Patrick Wilson. Let's look this guy up. Do you guys see this? I don't know. I don't know if I see it. Maybe a little bit. Oh, maybe. That's funny though. Do you think Nebraska will hit the win total? It's tough to say, man. We'll talk about post game if you want. We got to lock in on basketball right now, man. We got to lock in on basketball. We can talk about that in the spring game. We got plenty of time to talk about football. Trust me. So true. So we got this Yankee fan in here talking about Iowa better win. Hey, get out of here with that, man. Get out of here with that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Heck no. No, we don't need Yankee fan talking about Iowa winning. we don't need that right now, my man. No sirree. Don't need that. Don't want that. Oh, okay. It's a better. It's a degen. It's a degenerate. It's a degenerate. I'll call you out for that, my guy. Man, hop off the betting, man. Hop off the betting. You're gonna lose money. You don't know ball. You don't know ball. I heavily condone sports betting. Heavily condone it. Because it traps a lot of kids, particularly. A lot of kids think, oh, I know football, I know I know all this, and then they get trapped and they lose everything. They lose a lot of cash. So I don't condone it, man. Now I'm at condone. I said I don't condone it. I don't condone. Condone means I don't approve. You can do whatever you want, man. You can do anybody if you want to bet, you can. I just don't. I don't know. And I'll tell you what, to be honest with you guys, I was gonna bring this up to you guys at some point. Like I got a sponsorship offer from a very, very notable a sports betting company, and it was a substantial amount. And I'm like, I was thinking about it, and I don't even know. But I'm like, I don't want to condone that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I don't want to support that kind of stuff. But when they pulled up and they're like, and they were like, it is a substantial amount, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. I haven't said yes or no yet. I probably won't though. I don't want to sell out. All right, we're back here in Houston. Iowa, 3-ball on the way to tie this one up. No good. Both teams fighting for the board. Nebraska gets on top of it. Kael brings it across the timeline. Huskers trying to extend their lead. Come on, let's do something here. Reek Mast. Guarded closely by Koch, excuse me. Back to Burke, corner. Don't take that, Burke. Don't take that. Now Jacobson crossover. He needs to put something up. Burke, he takes a stupid 3 on the run, not even close air ball. Why anybody you want to give it to at that moment, it's not him. That's the last person. It's the last person. Iowa now on the other end. Bennett Sturts being guarded one-on-one. He'll drive inside. Gives over to Manawa. Now to Cook. Wide open 3 from the wing. Got it. Tie ball game. 62-62. Huskers desperately need a response. Price Sanford. He puts up a tough 3. He got it. Let's go. Needed that one. Price Sanford. Really, really tough 3. Huskers lead 65-62. Iowa now on the other end. They put up a 3 of their own. That one's no good. Rebounded by the Big Red. (65-62). Kael Jacobson, right wing. Gives it over to Price Sanford, who just hit a huge 3. He's guarded closely. Nice screen by Burke. They're lucky they didn't call him for a moving screen, funny enough. Kael Jacobson now. Feeds over to Hoiberg. 3-ball on the way. Need it. No, just misses it. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be off on Rick Mast. Gosh, that one looked money. Missed it. Day trading. You can day trade if you know what you're doing. Day trading's not gambling, but it kind of is. Depends. You're not even going up against people, going up against algorithms. 65-62 here. Iowa trying to tie this one up against Bennett Search rolling inside. Now over to the corner. Now to the top of the key. That's Alvaro. 3 ball on the way. Got it. 65-65. Cale Jacobson now. Right wing. He'll try to work inside. Why is Kael even in the ball game? This is 5 minutes left in the Sweet 16. Why is Kael even in? Hoiberg has a tough layup, no good, rebounded by Iowa. Why? Okay, what are we doing? Let's take a timeout or something. First, I mean that. Okay, we gotta lock in here, guys. Well, we're messing around. We're messing around. Iowa trying to get their first lead of the game. Backdoor cut to Sturts, now to Cook, now to Combs, now to the top of the key. Alvaro, he'll drive inside. Now to the corner, and out of the wing, now to the top of the key. Combs, contested 3 ball, no good, rebounded Big Red. Get a bucket for crying out loud. Come on, come on. Wake up. We can't be messing around with this, guys. Come on. Same Hoiberg, March Madness logo, rolling inside, corner, Cale Jacobson, please. No, misses it. Come on. Why is Cale even in the ball game? This is not the time for Cale to be in. Cale, you're a great bench player, but my gosh, you have a wide open. You have same deal versus Vanderbilt. He missed that same shot versus Vanderbilt. You get wide open corner 3 brick. Like at some point, you got to take time out. Bennett Sturts, long 3, no good. Come on, fight for the board. Iowa gets second opportunity, and they'll give it back to Sturts. Oh my gosh, not the time to mess around here. Once again, Iowa trying to get their first lead of the game. Bennett Sturts, Alvaro. Step back 3, guarded by Burke, no good. Rebounded by Nebraska. At some point, Nebraska might just got to take a timeout. They might just got to take a timeout. Will they do such? Will they do such? Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Timeout on the floor. Yes, they will. Timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor, man. I'm too old for this stuff, man. I'm too old for this stuff, man. My goodness. My goodness, dude. My goodness, dude. 65-65. Oh man. 65. Is it time for the hat? I don't think I can put on the hat unless like again, I told you guys when we trail, I'll maybe put on the hat. But we haven't trailed in this game so far, so I can't risk it. I can't risk it. Everybody, once again, hit the like button. Hit the like button on the stream for some good energy, some good vibes. Everybody, hit the like button on the stream. Like button on the stream. Come on, come on. We're feeling good. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not part of this family, be a part of it. Be a part of it. Hit that subscribe button, everybody. Oh my goodness. Woo! Who's nervous? Raise your hand. I'm nervous. I'm just a little nervous. Just a little. Just a bit. It's okay to be nervous. Perfectly okay. Perfectly okay. Perfectly okay. I'm just a little nervous, and that's all right. Means you care. Means you care. Man, oh man, though. What a game this has been. And what a finish this is going to be as well. By the way, update on Purdue, Texas. Purdue leads 72-70 over the Longhorns. That one's going on the wire as well, funny enough. Which I thought Purdue was going to blow them out. Not the case. Not the case, man. Not the case. Not the case. Bro, we got a hater in the chat. Hater. Man, Amber. Why you hating? Why you hating? Stick to my day job. Hey. This is my day job, Amber. I make more money doing this than you make at your job. So let's not even don't come here disrespecting me. Don't come here disrespecting me, Amber. Amber, you talking weird. You talking weird. We got an Iowa fan in here. the Iowa fans are taking over. The Iowa fans are taking over. Uh-oh, mods don't like that. Mods do not like that. Amber does not want to go band for band. Amber's hating. Amber's an Iowa fan though. It's okay. It's okay. Amber's an Iowa fan. The mods got Iowa out of there. The mods are like, Amber, we ain't putting up with Amber today. We need some good energy in here. We need some good energy in here. Man, chat, get a little, we gonna be cool with Amber. We gonna be cool with Amber. All right, we back here. We're back here in Houston, guys. We're back here in Houston. We need some positivity, man. We need some positivity. Huskers have it. Once again, we have led the entire game or have tied the entire game. Iowa's not led. Whew. Rick Mast, top of the key. Over to Price Sanford. Sanford, Mast. Frager, wide open three, corner, please. No. Both teams front of the board. Iowa gets on top of it. I would try and take their first lead of the ball game. Once again, Nebraska, it's been all Nebraska, if not Nebraska, has tied up. Here we go. Bennett Sturts to Alvaro. There's going to be a foul on the floor. Foul on the floor. That'll be on Jamarcus Lawrence. Bennett Sturts has on the March Madness logo. Guarded closely by Braden Frager. Trying to work inside. Now trying to kick it out. Gives it over to Cooper Koch. Cooper Koch back to Sturts. Contested three. Got it. I was first lead of the ball game, 68-65. Almost reminiscent of what we saw versus Vanderbilt. Can Nebraska respond now? 2 minutes left to go in this ball game. Jamarcus Lawrence, he'll drive inside. Closely guarded by Combs. Now to Price Sanford. Back to Rick Mast. Puts up a contested three. Need it. No good. Rebounded by Iowa. 68-65. Bennett Sturts on the March Madness logo once again. They're going left to right here. Guarded closely by Braden Frager. Huskers desperately need a stop. Desperately need something. Bennett Sturts. He'll quickly go inside. Now over to the corner. 3-point on the way from Sage. Good look. Got it. Nebraska needs something. Hoiberg. Sanford. Long three. No good. Both teams fighting for the board. Nebraska gets on top of it. Frager, he takes a contested three. That one goes in. We got 58 seconds. Huskers are trailing by 3. There will be a timeout on the floor. Well, you know, we still got a minute left. We're okay. We're okay, everybody. We're okay. We're okay. We're just fine. Again, just to set the stage for you guys, it's 71-68. Nebraska down by 3. Minute left. Iowa with possession. Iowa to inbound under their own hoop. Nebraska now showing a full court press. Wide open Alvaro. They just chucked to Alvaro. He's wide open. He makes the and one. I mean, what was that? What was that? What was that? Can somebody tell me what that was? Why did I mean literally wide open? Free throw, got it. Nebraska needs a response here. Quick. Need a quick response. Doesn't have to be a 3-ball, just need a response. They will go quick. Sam Hoiberg brings across the timeline. Has it right wing. Now over to Price Sanford. 3-ball wide open. No good. Rebounded by the Hawkeyes, and he will be fouled the second he gets onto it. And that will send it. Well, Iowa's not even close to getting to line, but they'll inbound. Huskers trying to trap the Hawkeyes, and they'll foul them again. Everybody hit the like button on the stream. Again, we'll have a post-game show right afterwards, and I'm probably not going to hold back in that post-game show, whatever the result is. So Iowa once again to inbound, 42 seconds remaining. The inbound, Huskers got to go foul, and they will. And I honestly, guys, and they dunk it. They dunk it down on Burke. Okay. All right, guys, game's over. We're going to do a post-game show. I mean, we'll see when the clock hits 0, but it's over. Congrats to Iowa. We will get our post-game show ready. And I'm not going to hold back the post-game show, guys. I'm not. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. I mean, we sold. Wow. I mean, Burke, garbage, terrible player. Bye, Burke. I hope you don't come back, to be honest with you. And now I'm just being toxic, to be honest. I'm frustrated. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be frustrated. All right. Perfectly okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting ready for the post game show here. Eight seconds left in this one. Both teams making free throws. Nebraska fans head for the exit. Price Sanford puts up a last second heave. He got it. 3 seconds left. Huskers trail by 6. That'll do it. Iowa to the Elite Eight. Congratulations to the Hawkeyes. All right. I'm going to do a post-game show, guys. I'm going to do a post-game show. Let me get everything set up. And then so here's the way this is going to work, guys. We're going to do a post-game show. So this will be my video. Then I'll post, and then I'll do so we're going to do this, the video on live. And then we're going to, I'll get to the comment section. I'll get your comments ready, get your super chats ready after we do this little recording. So everybody, welcome into the chat. Everybody hit the like button on here, and let's get this post-game show rolling, everybody. Let's make sure, okay, hold on. Let's make sure everything's in order. All right. Everything's in order. All right. All right. Oh, hold on. Well, there you have it. That one stings. Nebraska, in the biggest game in program history versus our dread rivals, the Iowa Hawkeyes, loses at the very last second, 77-71, to end the best season in the history of the program. Let's talk about it. I'm not going to hold back in this post-game reaction. Everybody hit the like button, subscribe for daily Nebraska football, Nebraska basketball content. Right off the bat, We win with class, we lose with class. Shout out to Iowa. Congratulations to Iowa. You have a great coach in Ben McCollum. You have a great starting point guard in Bennett Sturch. Multiple players step up for you today. Cooper Cook. Oh, gosh, I got to do another. Gosh, I got to redo this, guys. Hold on. We're going to be classy in this post game real quick before I get to my rant. All right, redo. Okay. Well, there you have it. In the biggest game in the history of Nebraska basketball, game that we could not afford to lose in the Sweet 16 versus our dreaded rival, the Iowa Hawkeyes, a game in which Nebraska led every second up until the final 2 minutes. They fall to Iowa 77-71. Let's talk about it. I'm not going to hold back. I am not going to hold back in this video. Now, right off the bat, everybody hit the like button on the way and subscribe for daily Nebraska football and Nebraska ball content. We win with class, we lose with class. Congratulations to Iowa. You deserve this victory. You've had a great season. You've had a great run in the NCAA tournament. You have a great coach in Ben McCollum, great player in Bennett Sturch. Good luck in the Elite Eight. Again, you'll need it, right? Again, great opponent in either Houston or Illinois, but again, you played well today. We win with class, lose class. Congratulations to Iowa. I want to get that one out of the way. Now, let's talk about Nebraska because this video is about Nebraska, is about what happened today in Houston. The first thing I'll tell you is that it's perfectly okay to be disappointed. There will be some Nebraska fans tonight and tomorrow who will shame other Nebraska fans. They'll say, you should not be disappointed. This was a great season. No, it's okay to be disappointed, right? When we brought, thousands of fans down to Houston, Texas to come support this team, when everybody rallied around this squad and we were a 4 seed, a very high seed against a 9 seed, against our dreaded rival, it is okay to be disappointed about losing this ball game. It felt like we were due. Like, I'm a little bit mad more than anything. I'm sad. I'm disappointed. Now, did I truly believe Nebraska was going to make the Elite Eight 2 weeks ago? No, but circumstances changed, and the way we played versus Vanderbilt, the way we played versus Troy, getting a great draw, playing Iowa instead of Florida, it set up for a Cinderella run, set up for Nebraska to make the Elite Eight. And once again, in typical Nebraska fashion, Iowa walks into our place. Iowa's not had a great season. I mean, they made the NCAA tournament. They're getting hot right now. But Iowa's not a better team than us the entire year, up until now. And they steal our hearts once again in typical Iowa fashion. Again, to that, I say credit to you. I mean, that's what Iowa does. I'm not going to sit there and blame them. I mean, they were the better team today. They won. And it's a shame on Nebraska for not showing up prepared. And we played all right. But again, it's a little bit different when you have a 9 seed walk into our place, which was a home environment, and win. So it's okay to be disappointed. You can take it any which way. You can be excited about the season that we had, but if anything, it's awful when you play a dreaded rival and you lose in that fashion. And a game in which you led and you kind of pee down your pants to the very end. Let's talk about the game, man. Let's talk about it. I'm not going to hold back. Now, again, Nebraska started off hot. I mean, couldn't miss to begin the ball game, right? Price Stanford hit some nice shots. Brandon Frager played well. But what did I tell you guys was the key in this ball game? What did I tell you was the key? The key, it was going to come down to the big men. And I told you this, if Ring Mass has anything less than 10 points, Nebraska's not going to win. They're not going to win because, again, when you are in the Sweet 16, you can't have one player carry you across the finish line, Price Stanford. That's what Nebraska tried to do again today. Price Stanford had 25. Great. Frager had 16. Great. Nobody else showed up on offense. Sam Hoiberg. Where was the passion from Sam? He's been awesome all year. Again, great story. Coach's son. I love Sam. 5 turnovers. 5 turnovers. That cannot happen in the Sweet 16. This is not Little League. This is not your Pius X high school football in Lincoln, Nebraska. Or high school basketball, excuse me. This is the Sweet 16 against Iowa. 5 turnovers. Unacceptable. Frankly, unacceptable. Nobody's going to talk about that. Burke, 1 for 7. Horrific. Again, respect to Burke, had a great game versus Vanderbilt, but that was last round. Okay, that was last round. Okay, Rink Mass, 4 for 15, 0 for 7. And it wasn't like Rink Mass wasn't getting good looks. He was getting great looks. And it was brick after brick after brick. Nebraska actually played pretty well today. Price Stanford had one of the best games of his career. Frager was awesome. We dominated the glass, funny enough. We had 10 more rebounds, a lot of second chance opportunities. It wasn't like Nebraska stunk the bed. That's what's disappointing. I think the majority of Nebraska fans felt confident about this game until the final 2 minutes when Nebraska couldn't hit a shot. We couldn't hit a shot in the final stretch. And I told you guys, this was not a shocker that it came down to the very end. It was not a shocker that, this game was competitive. It was always going to come down to clutch plays and the clutch moments. And this is what I'm talking about with any sport. The best team show up when it matters the most. And Nebraska, unfortunately, when it mattered the most, couldn't hit anything, and Iowa did. I mean, and again, you got to give credit to the Hawkeyes, right? Who played well for them today? Tate Sage, multiple clutch shots off the bench. He had the best game of his career. Alvaro hit some clutch shots down the stretch. Again, they were unconscious from three-point land, but at the same time, Nebraska gave them a lot of good looks. That's been one of Nebraska's issues this year, it's closing out on three-point attempts. Again, Ben Sturts was lights out. And what's really frustrating about this game is that, again, Nebraska was great defensively against the big men. If you told me going into this one, Nebraska would out-rebound Iowa by 10, would have Cam Manuel only 0 points, Tavian Banks only 2 points, I would have told you Nebraska's going to win this game, no question about it. And that's why it's that shocking. It's that shocking that, again, when it mattered the most, when we were up, again, 5, 7, 10 points for the majority of the ballgame, Iowa comes storming back, and we got no responses. And again, I respect Fred Hoiberg for letting him play it out, but at the same time, you got to make adjustments sooner. You got to take a timeout sooner. They took a timeout with a minute 20 left in the game. Like, they should have took a timeout with 5 minutes left, 3 minutes left. And that's what I think. Iowa and Ben McCollum, got to give them credit. They continue to make adjustments. Again, I think very glowingly of Ben McCollum. I remember when Iowa hired him, I mean, I was a big fan. I mean, that was what was most frustrating about this game. It wasn't like Nebraska played terrible. It's just that in games like this, if you're expecting Price Sanford to put up 40 in order for you to win, you don't even deserve to be here in the first place. And that's what makes me so frustrated. Again, it's almost shocking. It's almost shocking how they blew this at the very end. It's almost shocking. Not to say that Iowa played terrible. I was right. I told you guys this in my live game, my live watch party. I said I was keeping around, and if Nebraska starts to go on a cold streak here, I was going to take advantage of that. That's exactly what they did. And what hurts most about there's two ways this hurts for Nebraska. There's two ways in which I'm really I'm hurt, man. I'm hurt by this. The first way I'm hurt is, number one, the disrespect we've heard all season long. Nobody ever respected Nebraska. No, I mean, seriously, nobody respected us the entire year. When we were undefeated 20-0, nobody respected us. Now you're going to hear that for an entire offseason. Oh, Nebraska's fraudulent, right? They lost to a 9 seed in the Sweet 16. Worst forced to develop. You're going to hear all that. It was a missed opportunity. It was great to be here, but it was a missed opportunity. We could have not got a better draw. And that brings us to the second reason this is disappointing. And I didn't want to have this conversation with you guys, but we just had the greatest season in the history of Nebraska basketball, and yet Iowa outdid us with a first-year head coach. That's what's disappointing. It felt like Nebraska was doing everything right this season, and Iowa was still better than us. How can that freaking happen? It's not like Iowa has a great basketball program. They don't. They're a bottom feeder basketball program. They just made the first Sweet 16 they've had in this century, and yet they still outdid us. How is that possible? So it's okay to be freaking disappointed. I don't want to hear this crap from Iowa fans again. I have to hear it for football. I have to hear it for baseball. I got to deal with it again. We got to deal with this again. This bull crap. This was our season. So shame on everybody involved. Gosh dang it. I'm proud of this team. I am. I'm proud of Fred Hoiberg. I'm proud of Price Sanford. I'm proud of Sammy. I'm proud of all these guys. But what does it mean? What does it matter if you fall short against your dreaded rival? I would have accepted losing to Florida. If we lost to Florida, a one-seeded team, I would have 100% accepted. That's a great team. It's a national championship-worthy team. But when you play Iowa, and I told you guys this, when you have great stakes, comes great responsibility and comes a great risk. It would have been great beating Iowa. It would have been great, beating them by 10, 20. But if you lose this game, get ready to hear about it. When will God finally look favorably on the state of Nebraska? What did we do wrong, man? What did we do wrong? This was the one way that we could end the season with a bitter note. Again, I think if we lost to Florida, anybody else would have been bitter. But it's just, gosh, dang it, man. It's okay to be disappointed. It's okay to be frustrated. I'm hurt, man. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, man. My heart hurts. I mean, I care about this team. I care about Nebraska. I care about Nebraska. Like, I'm hurt, dude. And you're hurt too, and it's okay to be hurt. So again, I don't want to sound like I'm being incredibly, negative, and I deserve to be negative. Everybody deserves to be negative. Like that game was, the way we ended was awful. But I'll tell you this right now, I am proud of what the team did this year. I mean, they reached new heights that we've never seen before, and I want to end this on a positive note. Like, I will forever be indebted to the senior group. Like, did Rienk Mast in his final ever game play well? No, he was awful. Did Sam Hoiberg in his final ever game play well? No, he had five turnovers that killed us. Obviously Jamarcus Lawrence was not great, but one poor game from those seniors does not change what they did this season. They changed the narrative, they changed the culture, they changed the trajectory of this program. And for that, I got to respect them for that. Absolutely, I do. Absolutely, I do. I got to respect that. I got to respect Fred Hoiberg, right? I mean, he was on the hot seat 3 years ago and bringing us to the Sweet 16. That was awesome. I got to respect that. So again, not to say this whole season, like you'll hear people say, "Oh, the season was a waste." Now, like it wasn't a waste. It wasn't a waste, but this was the one way you could go out and you could go out poorly, and they did exactly that. When can it finally be our time? I don't feel like Nebraska fans ask for a lot. I don't feel like we're that greedy. I don't feel like we're that greedy, to be honest with you. I don't feel like I'm that greedy, man. All I want as a Nebraska fan is to have a competent football team that can maybe win 8 or 9 games and be competitive. All I want is a competent basketball team. And all I want is to beat Iowa every now and then. I'm not asking to annihilate them every time. I just want to beat Iowa now and then. It just sucks, man. It sucks so much when Iowa had this crappy season. They barely make the NCAA tournament. Great coach, and again, a great coach. They're in as a 9 seed. They poop the bed in the Big Ten tournament, and they take what's ours. Again, it wasn't like they were better than us. They weren't, but they were better tonight, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Okay, sports, they're not fair. They're not fair. 2 hours of bad basketball can change the narrative of the season. Unfortunately, I think that's what's going to happen. So I'm frustrated, man. I'm getting credit to Price Sanford, credit to Brandon Frager. Those guys will start next year for Nebraska. They'll be back. Again, I would not be bad if Burke hit the portal, to be honest with you. Burke just oh man, Burke. He'll take some fire from the fan base, I'm sure. But at the end of the day, man, shout out to Freddie, shout out to Nate Lenzer for what they did this year. But heartbreaking finish and something that just was easily avoidable. I'll put it at that. But once again, want to end with class. Shout out to Iowa. They did a great job this season. Great game today. And again, shout out to Mr. Ben McCollum. So, all right, guys, hit the like button on the video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Don't feel free not to hold back. Feel free to be disappointed. It's not football season. We'll talk about the spring game, but a lot of stuff going on for Husker football, Husker basketball coming up. And once again, I'll see you in the next one. All right, y'all, that was the video. I'm gonna get that video ready to go to upload, and then we are going to get into your comments. So get your comments ready, guys. Get your comments ready. Get your comments ready. Get them ready, because I'm gonna hear from y'all. I'm gonna hear from y'all. What y'all got to say? Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Iowa fans, if you're in here, Iowa fans, be respectful, please. We win with class, we lose with class. I mean, you don't have to be respectful, but it's your call. It's your call. It's your call. By the way, who won the Purdue game? Who won the Purdue game? I want to check out who won the Purdue game. Oh, Purdue won. Wow. That was actually a close game. That was a lot closer than I thought. Shout out Purdue, at least represent the Big Ten. All right, what do you guys got to say? Yeah, shout out the Iowa fans in the chat. Congrats on the victory, guys. Shout out to Isaac, friendly Iowa fan Isaac. Shout out to you, Isaac. You're my guy. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hit the like button. Thank you, Dave. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. We're okay, guys. We're all right. We're all right. We're gonna be just okay. We're gonna be just okay. We're gonna be all right. Sucks, but man, it's nothing we haven't dealt with before, man. Actually, I don't know. We actually haven't dealt with it before, so. Appreciate the content this season. Absolutely. Again, the we'll start doing portal content too. We'll start doing portal content for that. Nebraska's officially little boy to Iowa. You might not be wrong, man. You might not be wrong. You might not be wrong. Gosh darn, I hate Iowa so much. Yeah, me too, man. That's okay. It's okay. What was the final score again? It was 77-71. Just I'm getting the video ready to go. Getting the video ready to go. Again, get your comments in here. We'll get the post-game show rolling. Start to see what you guys want to talk about. It's the gamers. I just deleted all social media. Wise move. It might be best to delete like Twitter and Instagram for a day or two. You're gonna hear it. You'll hear it from the Iowa fans and stuff, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Rule was in the seat that he cursed the basketball team with his presence. Maybe, man, maybe. Shame on Matt Rule. Shame on him. Shame on Matt. But that was kind of egregious that Matt Rule pulled up. Matt Rule pulled up, and like we have practice tomorrow. He took the PJ for no reason, just to be there. I guess I don't know. I'm disappointed, but we'll have a way better team next year. I'll say that, Sam, but I forgot to mention this in my postgame video. You just never know if you're going to be back. That's the problem, right? You just never know if you're going to be back. You just never know if you're going to be back. So that's why it sucks. Because again, we like to think we're going to be better next year, but again, we might get upset. We might not be as high of a seed, right? It's going to be hard for Nebraska to be a 4 seed again. Like it's very tough to be that high of a seed consistently, no matter who you are, you know? So I know that's the optimist look at it, but I don't know. Appreciate you, Mikey. Appreciate you. WD did wear the win hat, man. You're true, man. Maybe that's probably why we lost. That's probably why we lost, because I didn't put on the hat. That's probably why we lost. Because I didn't put on the rally hat. Don't worry about it. Iowa will choke. Yeah, Iowa won't make the Final Four. Yeah, no, I'm pretty confident. Like again, when Houston will be a tough matchup for them. But at the end of the day, man, they'll still have bragging rights over us, so it doesn't matter for them. You know, they didn't want to make the Final Four. They just want to beat us, which is okay. I mean, I wanted to beat them too. I'm not going to crap on them for that. But what makes me frustrated about this game is, again, Iowa was not a better team than us this year. Like that's what makes me frustrated. You know, Iowa was a good team this year, but Iowa was not us, right? They were not a 4 seed. They crapped the bed in the Big Ten tournament. They just got hot at the right time, and that's what makes me frustrated, because now the narrative will be, well, Iowa had the better year. Well, they didn't. They won when it mattered the most, and that's the unfortunate part about you know, the game. But again, I'll be classy to Iowa. I respect that. I mean, it is what it is. They won. The Iowa fan says, you gotta root for Iowa. Come on, I can't do that, man. I can't root. I can't root for Iowa ever. I know Iowa fans are infiltrating the chat. I know. I can't root for Iowa, man. There are some really good Iowa fans, but there are a lot of bad Iowa fans, and I won't do that. I won't do that. I will not join the dark side ever. Room for Iowa. Ever. Yeah, true. Ben McCollum is Kirk Cinetti. A little bit of a reach there, but he could be. I mean, yeah, he's a great coach. He's a phenomenal coach. I got nothing but glowing things to say about Ben McCollum and what he did with Iowa this year. It makes me frustrated, because he could have had his time. You know, his time could have been next year. His time could have been, 2 years, right? It feels like Nebraska basketball's been waiting for so long. You know, we've been waiting for so long, and then Iowa comes in here as a 9 seed, and wrecks the party, and it's sad. It's really, really sad. And again, it's also sad the way the game went, because again, the entire game I thought Nebraska was going to win. The entire game. I mean, I didn't say it, but the entire game I was like, I thought Nebraska was going to win. Was not that case. Did not win. Because again, we choked right at the very end. That was a sad way to go about things, man. What a great season! It was a great season, Doc. It was a really good season, and that's something we could take away from it. It was a really, really good season. We made history. Won some big time games, like the Vanderbilt game. We'll never forget. Absolutely. J-Law. Okay, J-Law stunk, man. Oh, are you talking about the year? J-Law was terrible today. I mean, he had like a couple nice shots here or there, but again, just like I told, the J-Law we needed was the J-Law we saw, against Indiana, against Illinois, went to the buzzer beater, right? Like we needed the J-Law of old. We got new age J-Law, right? And that J-Law's not good. So, what up, bro? What up? The bright side. Nah, bro. I ain't never gonna be a Hawkeye fan, man. Y'all can enjoy your success, dude. I told you this earlier. I don't like Iowa's colors. That's why I can never be an Iowa fan. Iowa just got the worst colors, man. Worst color scheme. That's why I can never do it. But also, I mean, the fans, yeah, it depends. You guys are being nice. The Iowa fans in the chat right now are being nice to me because they feel bad for me, but y'all are not normally too nice. So I'm taking the way y'all treat me with a grain of salt. Spring game facts. Now we can all focus on the real thing. We can focus on the real thing. The real thing is the spring game. That's so real. That's so real. Now we can get to the real main attraction. Nah, I'm just playing. But you guys know I like some spring game. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We have no. Oh, you're talking about Iowa, yeah. Again, and by the way, why was Jacobson even in the game as late as he was? I'm sorry. I like Kale, and it's a great story with Kale because he's also a former walk-on. But Kale has no business being in the game with 4 minutes left to go in the Sweet 16. No business. Absolutely no business being in the game. No business being in the game. Yet I love Kale. I think he's a really good guy. Got nothing against him. I got nothing against anybody on the team. But it's just a matter of, hey, there are better players than other players, and you cannot have Kale Jacobson in at that moment. And he made us pay because there was a moment in particular, again, where Kale Jacobson had a quite literal wide open 3-point look, and he bricked it. Like that is what's so frustrating about this game. It wasn't like we didn't have we had ample opportunities, ample opportunities. You know. They showed Matt Rule. That was the dagger. It probably was the dagger. Matt Rule. Shame on Matt Rule for showing up and wasting our private jet hours by being there. Again, Matt Rule. I don't know if you guys knew this. We might talk about this tomorrow. Matt Rule purposely moved up today's practice so he himself could attend the game today. Like, okay, Matt. All right, buddy. I mean, okay. You can do what you want to do. But he moved up practice so he could use the PJ to go to the game. Did he curse us? He might have. He might have cursed us. He might have cursed us. People gonna blame Matt Rule. They'll say it's on him. It was on him. Yeah. Yeah. The crappy thing about Iowa too is that they had a brand new team. A brand new team. Like Iowa was in shock because they lost all their good players from last year and they rebuilt overnight and they made the Elite Eight. That's what's frustrating. You know, that's what's frustrating. Rink screwed us. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he wasn't good. He wasn't good today, man. Wasn't good. I don't even want to take a look at social media right now, bro. I don't even want to take a look at social media. I'm sure it's ugly. I'm sure it's ugly, dude. I'm sure it's ugly. I'm sure it's ugly right now, bro. I'm sure people are just yeah. People are asking if we can make the crown. Uh-oh, Nebraska fans are complaining about the refs. Come on, bro. We cannot blame the refs for this game. I'm sorry. No, that's weak. That's weak. People are blaming the refs. Come on, man. We can't do that. We cannot. We cannot do that. People will always blame the refs, though. Frager was underutilized. I don't think so. He did fine. Conor will be back next year. Well, Conor's not that good. I mean, that's just my take. Conor's like a nice sixth man, but if you're asking Conor to start for you in Big Ten basketball, you're probably not a very good team. I mean, Like he's a good 6-man, but Conor can't play defense. That's his issue, right? He can't play defense. So not a big fan. Not a big fan of that. I'm cool he's back. I'm just don't want him to don't want him to start. Yeah, Mass was so inconsistent this year, dude. That's bad. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's true. They lost LeVar Woods. That's good. True. Like, who is Iowa going to hire when it's all said and done? Tim Lester? I don't even know because I thought LeVar was going to be the guy. It could still be. It probably still will be LeVar Woods. But yeah. Oh man, y'all are cracking me up, man. We gotta laugh through the pain here. Frager and Price will stay. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. I agree with you, Taxon, but I also think it's okay to be disappointed. I think it's perfectly okay to be disappointed. Like Sweet 16 was a great accomplishment, but this is a sour way to end. Very, very sour way to end. Very sour way to end. Yeah. Sour. Yeah, the refs. And this I'll say this for football too. Like people just blame the refs for everything. It's disgraceful. Like come on, this was like one of the more well officiated games we've seen this season. Yeah, people will blame the refs no matter what. It's disgraceful. I was just gonna pull up to the spring game and take our lunch. It'll be Kirk Ferentz and the boys. Let's pull up. Yeah. Well, I gotta send out a tweet congratulating Iowa. I'm gonna be classy. I'm trying to be a classy guy, you know. The mass hate's preposterous. Watch party for the spring game? I don't think so. I think we'll do a probably post game show. I don't know. I might change my plans for the spring game. It's either gonna be a post game show or it's gonna be a watch party. I'm more inclined to just do a post game show. Yeah, I'm more inclined. To do the post game show. Yeah, well, yeah. That's what I think. I'll just do. What I think the plan. I think the plan for Saturday will now be early video. Early video will be like a recruiting update Saturday morning, post game show, and we'll do a live. We'll do a video as well, probably. You know, will the garbage end of the season prevent the hype from helping the football team? I don't know, man. So true. Yeah, Mass wasn't bad. I mean, well, he was bad today, but yeah, I'm not a believer that Mass should be crucified. Just yeah, today was. I mean, again, I just say this like when you're a senior, you want to end on the right track. You want to go out well. You know, if you're gonna go out, you want to go out swinging. And Rick Mass now will have his final ever game being a stinker, and I just feel bad for him. But at the same time, he does. I mean, he's the one who dictated that, right? But all of our seniors went out with garbage performances today, and that's what hurts, right? Sam Hoiberg, again, Pete, the media won't talk about this because Sam's the golden boy, but again, he was one of the reasons we lost today. Maz was the reason we lost today. Burke was terrible, even though he's not a senior. I hope Burke's gone. I mean, I hate to say that, you know, and especially after a good season, but like Burke is one of the worst starters in Big Ten basketball. He can't do anything on offense. You, as a team that is aspiring to make the Elite Eight, you cannot have a starter who is incompetent offensively. You can't. Okay. And people say, well, he's great on the glass. He's great defensively. Okay, great. You can find a million players in the portal who can do exactly that and can score. Amari Bynum, for example. So I'm not of the belief that, oh, we need to give Burke needs to just be back guarantee. Like, I don't know. He was terrible today, man. He's terrible the majority of the season. True, AJ. Very true. I think they will. I think they will. Yeah. So true. So true, Sonny. All right, y'all. Okay, post game. Oh, let's get the post game video out and post game videos live. Who do you think Emma Johnson could draft by? No idea. I don't like when people say that. They're like, who thinks gonna draft a certain player? Well, once you get like past the first round, it gets really complicated. It's hard to say, It's like who's gonna draft the 7th rounder? Well, you know, anything can happen. Anything can happen. complete implosion. I just read. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, social media right now is crazy. I just hate it because I mean there's some toxic Iowa fans on social media and they're gonna like just go crazy, That's what sucks. Ah! I don't even know if I want to show y'all this, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Why these stupid Iowa football? The biggest loser program of all time, Iowa football. We got Iowa football walking in here. Man, Iowa wins some for once, man. Their greatest accomplishments beating us. Their greatest accomplishments beating us. It's okay. It's cool. It's cool. We lose with class. I agree. Yeah. Why it just the way they went about the final 4 minutes, the lack of timeouts, the lack of urgency, it's just I don't know what the hell that was about. Like what the Caleb Jacobson's in the ball game. Like what are you doing? This is the Sweet 16, and I was making adjustments on the fly. We ain't doing. I don't want to curse, man, but my gosh, I'm frustrated. I'm more so sad than anything else. But you know, we got Iowa fan in here talking. Hey, we're consistently better at. Hey, best. Hey man, that's why you watching me though. That's why you watching me and you doing you. You know what I mean? That's why you watching me though. But congrats on the victory, man. You can celebrate any way you want, but you going into opposing live streams talking like okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's okay though. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Giving me some ad revenue. I appreciate that though. Appreciate that. I love that. Absolutely, Monkey Man. Absolutely, Monkey Man. No question. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It's a good point, Jay Brisk. It's a good point. Will Fred stay or take a different job? He'll stay. He'll stay. Absolutely, Tim. Absolutely, my guy. Congratulations on the victory, dude. Congratulations. Yeah, I mean, I'm sad too because I didn't think we were gonna make the Final Four at any point, but you know, I just didn't want to go out like this, and this is why I kind of want to play Iowa to begin with, because not because I thought we are gonna lose to Iowa, but because I understood, hey, if you lose to Iowa, we're not gonna hear the end of it. So it makes me sad. I'm not even that mad to be honest with you. I'm just sad. I'm just sad because that's all this was. It was a sad way to end what was a beautiful, beautiful season. You know, it was a beautiful season that should have. Again, I wasn't being greedy to be honest with you. I wasn't. I wasn't talking Final Four. I never brought Final Four once in a legitimate sense. I mean, we discussed it obviously, but I was never talking like we were gonna make the Final Four. All I wanted was, hey, end the season on a high note. You know, beat I again. You don't got to go out there and beat Houston. You don't got to go out there and beat Illinois. But and I get we didn't have to win the Sweet 16 if we play Florida. But when you play Iowa, the objective changes, man. The objective changes. So I'm just frustrated. And it makes me sad too because two for 2 weeks, this state has been galvanized by this basketball program. Absolutely galvanized. And everybody's been supporting this basketball team, going down the games. We took over the arena today, and it just makes me sad because I think a lot of Nebraska fans deserve better. They just deserve better. I mean, we weren't going to win the Natty this year. We were. I don't think we're going to make the Final Four. But again, all we asked was to end the season on a high note and go out with some dignity. And again, we wasn't like we got blown out today, but it really stings, man. You're putting salt in the wound. You're putting salt in the wound. So I just think we deserve better. And again, I'm proud of this team, proud with what they did. Absolutely, I am. Absolutely, I'm proud of what they did. No question. Yeah, again, yeah, Houston would have absolutely, and that's what I was kind of hinting at. Like, I really liked Houston. I really liked Houston. I don't, I never thought we were going to be Houston. Hold on, is this the James I know? Is this the James from Millard South? Let me know. Let me know. As for your question, will it ever get any better? Um, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Any sport other than volleyball, I don't know, bro. It's tough. It's tough. It's a new age. It's a completely new age of college athletics. I think we can find sustainable success in football or basketball. Again, I don't know if we'll ever win Natty. It's tough. It's just such a different landscape, and Nebraska can't do things right. We just, for whatever reason, for whatever reason. Just, uh, would have won if Coach Matt Rule was in attendance. Maybe, man. Yeah, Matt. Now, as much as we joke about it, like, yeah, Matt Rule cursed us. I don't know. I don't know. He, that's funny. When is post game? Post game was just posted, my guy. Posted. Post game interviews. I don't know. Can't speak for that. Don't know. Don't know. I'm not there. I'm not Fred Hoiberg. I don't know when he's going to go on the mic. He's probably. I don't. They'll probably wait a little bit because right now I bet they're having a meeting, right? I'm sure they're having a meeting talking about the season that was, and um, it is what it is. I didn't see that. That's so true. If you never heard of Cooper Gene, you might be casual, Mike. oh, oh, he's talking now. He's talking. He burned another guy. It wasn't Cooper DeJean. It was Trey. It was Hall. TJ Hall. He burned. Funny enough. All right, y'all. Putting your final stuff in the comment section. Put your final stuff in here. We'll go for a little bit more as long as you guys have stuff to talk about. Any questions? Football, basketball, whatever. Again, kind of again, hit the like button on the stream, by the way, just for some good vibes. Subscribe if you haven't already. Even if you're an Iowa fan, hit that subscribe button. If you want to stay in tune with what Nebraska's doing on the basketball court and for football. Shout to again all the Iowa fans. Shout to y'all. Congratulations. It was a fair catch. It was a fair catch. It was a fair catch. Monkey man, greatest fair catch call of all time. Greatest fair catch call of all time. Greatest of all time. Greatest of all time. As for what you guys can expect tomorrow, we'll have a basketball video early. We'll talk basketball early, probably about where we go from here. We'll have a news video probably in the afternoon. We'll have recruiting Saturday morning. We'll cover spring game. And then we'll just keep things rolling, man. We'll keep things rolling. We'll keep it rolling. We'll keep it rolling. All right, what y'all gotta say here? I gotta eat dinner too, man. I have not ate dinner tonight, so I'm hungry. I'm hungry, man. I'm too skinny. I gotta get some food in me, man. Too skinny. I'm 6'3", 160. I gotta get up there, man. I'm too skinny for my own good. I gotta get up there for my own good. I gotta get up there. Hey, thank you, Thomas. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. We got like a lot of Iowa subscribers. Funny enough, like there is a contingency of Iowa fans who show up to my all my live streams. That we'll talk Iowa a little bit. I like my Iowa supporters as long as they're nice. Mikey, I got fine testosterone. My testosterone's fine. I'm just skinny, man. I got plenty of muscles. Just I got low body fat. That's what it is. I don't got a gut out here, man. I can't speak for y'all. My testosterone is just fine. Just fine, man. I'm in my prime of my life. Just fine. Shout out you, Tim. Shout out y'all. enjoy getting belted by Houston next round. Oh gosh, hey man, hey let them enjoy it. Let them enjoy it. You never know with Iowa. They might put up a good showing against Houston. They don't know. You never know, man. You never know. All right. Any final things on social media I can show y'all before we get out of here? I'm gonna see if there's anything going on right now. I'm sure Iowa fans are talking a lot. They're talking. They talk. Iowa fans do. They talk and talk. They talking. They talking. Oh yeah, they talking. Oh great, Conor Siege put out a post. Conor, buddy, you didn't even play for like the entire year, man. Like, come on. What, dude? It's Matt Rule. Matt Rule cursed us with his appearance. He cursed us. A lot of Matt Rule hating going on. Whoa! Well, I wasn't. To be honest with you, I was not expecting to be like this depressed at the end of the video, or the end of the live stream. So, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. All right, y'all. We getting out of here. Everybody enjoy your nights. I'll probably watch a little bit of Illinois Houston. We'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll talk. We'll probably talk a little bit of basketball tomorrow. We'll talk a little bit of basketball tomorrow morning, probably where we go from here. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk basketball, maybe we won't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we will. It kind of depends on what I'm feeling like. Probably will. And then we'll be back. So, all right, guys, let me thoughts down below about everything. If you made this far into hit the like button, subscribe. Iowa fans, congratulations to you guys once again. And, I'll see you in the next one. Everybody enjoy your nights. Enjoy your night. We go talk football, man. A lot of football coming up here with the spring game very, very soon. Enjoy your night, everybody.